Hey, it's me, Anthony. Hi. Oh boy, didn't expect to see you so soon. Well, we have another one shot here. Um, this one was DM'd by Aldebrecht. It is well, we'll call it a prologue to the Far Reaches Iliad, the current campaign, as of the time of recording this, of course. In which three scientists, more or less, find their way to a facility that has been defunct for unknown reasons. And what they find inside, whether or not they can complete their objectives, both group objectives and personal objectives, is to be seen. Stay tuned. We got more down the pipeline. Have a good one, and don't forget, hit those crits.
Welcome back to the Illiad Saga, a one-shot. So, the year is 2190. 10 years before the main campaign takes place. Dr. Fastenbinder, you work for the Cortex. So do you, Dr. Graham. You both work for the Cortex. It's a research company that takes funding from each house, and then more or less you are the guys that come up with theories for new drives, new mechs, everything that's come out for the technographers. You guys have helped make. Solaris, you are one of Gilder von Bismarck's closest aides, one of his oldest and most trusted aides. No one knows of your origin. Even to you, it's a vague memory of a past long forgotten. One day, Dr. Fastenbinder and Dr. Graham, you get a notification saying that one of your facilities in a different system has been offline. There's no report. There is a brief message about something happening, and then no further reports from it. You contacted Dr. Fastenbinder, knowing that his best support would be through through House Bismarck. Approached him, asking for assistance on this mission. The best he could offer was one man, Solaris, his trusted aide. Oh, 2 weeks later, you're now on a ship. You're above this it's a Earth-like planet, lots of land, lots of water, but the scenery is not green. All of the wildlife is like a purplish leaves and stuff like that. The foliage from above the planet is purplish. You're currently on the BMS Orion, one of the older ships in the Bismarck military fleet.
Never
Uh,
mind that.
yeah, no, sorry about that. But yeah, so you are currently on the BMS Orion. The admiral in charge of this mission, Admiral Bainbridge, has told you that you need to prep for drop, and they'll be dropping you from orbit. And you are now, all three of you are in a meeting room by yourselves now.
Solaris is kind of standing at attention, doing the 1,000-yard stare across the room that we're in, while the other doctors confer with each other.
Um, Fosterman is just. I'm guessing there's a whole bunch of like notes and like kind of like what research.
Yeah. So you have a direct hand in the research of this facility. You were one of the people that started the revitalization project. They were taking dead races and bringing them back from extinction. This facility was in charge of bringing back the Angelus Libre, a race of angelic like beings who attacked the Sol system way back when humans lived on Terra. That was a century ago or so. Um, since then, now, so you used to work here, and then you left to go pursue other works. So above you, like in front of all of you, is this hollow table that's just showing like their progress, their last known progress updates and everything. The last known progress update was they had one completed specimen. Every other specimen has been a failure or has died.
How many other scientists or people are in the room?
There's you, Dr. Graham, who you've known for a while. He's kind of like your trusted aide. He's kind of been like, if you have a project that you're too busy to focus on, he'll take over after you.
And okay, so what's my ranking amongst these other scientists then?
You out of the two scientists, you're the highest rank. Like you're almost the head of Cortex. The other person in the room, Solaris, is not a scientist though. He is as far as Bismarck told you, he is your bodyguard. He is here to ensure that your mission goes unhindered. Dr. Graham, did you want to do anything?
Just kind of survey the room and see what Dr. Feisenbinder's like kind of like, "Hey, you need some there, boss?"
Nine, not right now.
Alright.
It's answers we be needing. So Lars, are you sure this is
Yes.
all the information that we've acquired?
Doc, I gotta be honest with you. I didn't acquire any of this information, so
Of course, you're directed to me. Anything you do, I would know about.
right, Doc. Right.
You know how I like to think out loud. Don't take it too personally.
Hey, Space Master, have I met this guy before today?
You've heard of Dr. Fassbender's research. You
I thought
haven't
he
met
was,
him
like,
personally.
my bodyguard. Like,
Yeah, I was
he
gonna
was,
say
thought he
I
was
think I've
in
only
my
been
bodyguard.
tasked to you for this one thing. I
Yeah,
don't
like
think
this
that I'm
is
like
the
your
first time
understudy or aide.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
when you appealed to House Bismarck for aid, and they said we'll give you one guide. Like that was the first time you met Solaris. Other than that, though, you haven't had much interaction.
Then change that to this is how I am. You should get used to it. I'm not trying. I'm just under pressure, stress.
Of course, Doc.
How long until we get that?
As soon as you ask that question, the door to the room, like so, the admiral had left after telling you, like, we're above planet, we're getting everything ready for drop. As soon as you ask, like, how long till we get there, the door to the room opens up, and you see two pilots walk in. One has a mohawk, the other one and stands about almost 5'11". The other one is about 3 inches shorter and has long blonde hair. And she speaks up and goes, so as they enter the room, the female pilot looks to all three of you and goes, we'll be dropping in 5 minutes. The pod should be ready. There's a little habitation square in there for you. We've brought extra seats in case you find any passengers down there. Do you have any questions?
Yes. What do you think we could expect?
This is your facility. You tell me.
How long has it been since I've been there?
It's been about 5 years since you last been to this facility.
All right. Thank you. Will you be waiting on planet?
No, no, sir. We're dropping. We're escort, more or less. If anything comes up the surface, we'll take care of it. As long as you get your mission done underground, we'll be fine.
Oh, it will get done.
That's all I care about, Doctor. Results.
Quite. He's just gonna start organizing things, get his equipment ready.
Yeah, so the both of them look to both to Graham and Solaris. Solaris, when you look at the taller male, you feel like you know him, not clearly though. Like there's a semblance of familiarity, but you aren't sure from where. But like they both look to both you, Graham, and you, Solaris. Is there anything else that I'll be needing to explain?
Nah. Kind of look over at the other doc.
To
So,
Graham.
so Graham,
Think I'm good. Let's
Understood.
go get it.
Yeah, so they both like do a half bow and then leave the room.
Graham, always messing with the help. That's what I love about you. You're just spontaneity.
Yep. I forget how to talk to some people sometimes.
It's quite
Authority is not.
understandable.
It's not bedewing on me.
That's well, we didn't hire you for your mouth, but for your mind.
That's true.
Your precious mind that holds all those information and secrets that I can.
I can hear
So
you.
Solaris just
Oh.
kind of looks at him and goes, "Bedewing? What's bedewing?"
Bedewing, doing in the past and present tense.
Yes.
Got it.
All right, let's giddy up now. He finishes up. He's picking up stuff. He even picks up a pretty badass rifle.
Yeah, you have a pretty high tech weapon.
Yes, this will do nicely.
I mean, the Cortex comes up with the brunt of weaponry for House Bismarck, so yeah, for all the noble houses. So you kind of get like top of the line shit when you need it.
Let's go spread some science.
I didn't like the sound of that.
Well, all right. After you.
Yeah. He says that like as he's like walking out.
Okay. Solaris is going to keep in step. I assume that one of them is in front, one of them is in back, and he's going to be to the side of them, like walking, so that way either of them are within arm's reach of him.
Okay.
So we're kind of making like a triangle.
Yeah. You're not. This isn't. You're not moving the mini yet. But so yeah. So like the hallways are lit up for where you guys need to go. Following the directions, you soon come to like a giant hangar bay area. Inside of it is like a little like a square box that looks like a almost like a drop pod, and then around it are 4 mechs, all like strapped in, more or less like steel cage harnessed in to the walls of this giant hangar area. You see 4 pilots in front of you. You see the 2 from earlier, and you see another like 6 foot tall orange haired a red haired lady who's got tattoos on one side of her body, and on the other side it's just piercings all over her face. Her hair is off to one side. You also see about a 5'6" pilot, black hair. He's got goggles on top of his head as well as a face mask on.
I assume these are all House Bismarck employees.
Yeah, you could assume so.
Do I recognize any of them?
Roll a no check.
Ooh. I mean,
Boy.
ooh.
Ooh.
Let's see here. A no check. Any attribute to it?
Intelligence or wisdom, whichever one you want to use. Yeah, you've seen them somewhere before. Like maybe a magazine cover or something. You can't recall off the top of your head. But like their faces look, all of their faces look definitely familiar to you.
Okay.
Does I guess this Fossbinder know him?
Fastenbender, you would know all of them. You worked with their parents before. So these are like their proteges, more or less. All of their parents have either passed away. A few of them are living, but like single parent. The other one disappeared in a tragic accident that you have never heard anything from.
Okay. What are their names?
June Matsuda. Oh my goodness. Yeah, June Matsudaira.
Doctor or just June?
No, just June. These are all pilots. Aldebrecht Keimler, Sophia. Oh goodness, what is her name? Give me a second here.
Vergara.
No. I actually have a proper name for her. God damn it. Sophia is what you know her by. She doesn't usually use her family name, and then Victoria Antonov.
So June, Sophia, and Victoria.
And Aldebrecht, yes.
June, Sophia, Victoria, Aldebrecht.
They all give you a curt nod of their head. Sophia
You
looks to
know,
you. Oh, go ahead.
you know the one thing scientists love? It's questions. Why does this work? Why does that work? How can we get that to work? How can we get this to work?
Sophia looks at you quizzically.
My
Aldebrecht.
question. Oh, sorry. If you're doing a scene thing, say it.
No, I was just gonna say. Sophia looks at you like quizzically, like she's waiting to see where you go. Aldebrecht kind of is looking over like a compad at the moment, and is just focused on that. Like he nodded to you, but then he's back in his compad. June is talking to Aldebrecht. You can see his mouth move, but you can't hear anything come out of it. And Victoria's just staring at you, dead eyed.
My question is why am I here? Any scientists among you? Any grand thinkers?
Sophia stares at you, even more puzzled for a moment, and goes, "Doctor, you were told that you were going to have an escort on the ground, yes, in case of any trouble. You know how
Yes.
dangerous the system can be. That's why we're here. We're not here for any quizzing games right now. If you want to play games later, we can after the mission."
Oh, life's a game. It's finding the answers is the adventure.
Excuse me.
Wouldn't you agree, Aldebrecht?
Solaris is just gonna kind of take a side eye to Graham, give him like the kind of like very slight eyebrow up, like what?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Is this allowed? So as you ask Aldebrecht just nods his head again. Yes, Herr Doctor. I would suppose so. I don't know.
I guess it's just you and me, Graham. Well, let's carry on.
Sophia like points towards the drop pod, and she's like, "That's where you guys will be harnessed in. It's got a 5-point safety harness. I'm sure you guys have buckled in before. If not, it's pretty easy to do. Just buckle yourselves in. Once we hit planet, it's going to go fast, and then we're going to decelerate. It's going to be very quick. It's going to jolt you a bit. You might get a little sick. Don't worry, that will overcome in a few seconds. After that, we'll land. As soon as that happens, I want all of you in that facility. I want to be off this planet in 2 hours max."
Roger that.
That
Just gives a
sounds
curt
like
nod.
fun. As I'm guessing they start following her after that. He's gonna like kind of striding close to Sir Laris, right? Did you say it?
Solaris,
Solaris.
like solar is.
Solaris. Solaris.
I mean, Solaris, yeah, but I'm just giving you like a how it's spelled.
Yeah, I just put Solar is.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna like get in closer to him. Uh, how about nothing more than, let's say, 3 strides between us?
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
In my head, I'm just imagining him as one of those, like, kind of a villain, like, who never has his eyes open.
You're
Oh,
the
you're the Brock of
dog.
Pokemon.
You're the
Yeah.
dog guy from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yep.
That guy with his little glasses.
No, he's
Oh,
the Nazi
no.
dude from Helsing, from the abridged version.
I'll take that too.
And then like when I change my tone, that's when his eyes like kind of peek open.
But only one eye at a time, right? Like only one eye like glances open a little bit and then closes back.
Something like that. But all right,
Yeah.
we go. We fly.
Yeah, okay. So like as you guys are getting into the pod, well, as Fastenbinder's getting in the pod, you see the pilots all go into their individual mechs. One's painted they're all painted primarily black, but they all have like a green stripe or like a red star above the right shoulder. There's one that has like a yellow stripes consistently, like a hazard symbol, and then there's one that just has a blue stripe down the left side, and that's it. They each individually go to their mechs. You see them climb up, disappear inside of them.
Uh, is there like a place looks like we're supposed to go?
Yes, there's a drop pod that she pointed to.
All right,
Heading
he
straight
heads
there.
that way.
Yeah, so inside the drop pod, there's like 6 even though there's only 3 of you here, there are 6 seats. Each of them like you fold out the bottom part, you sit down, and then there's like a seat belt that you attach in 3 parts, and it like basically straps you in. Anyone that's done interplanetary travel, I believe that's all of you. This is normal stuff for when you're preparing for a spike jump.
Mm-hmm.
Another day, another dollar.
Is there any info you can give us on this ride? Will it be a long one?
You hear over like a speaker inside of the drop pod. You hear Aldebrecht come on. No, doctor. If max, it should take minute from our stationary orbit to ground. After that, 2 hours. You heard the lady.
Um, Dr. Graham is gonna efficiently buckle and strap himself in,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna close my eyes for a minute, and then he kind of leans back and puts his hand on his side of his neck and presses a button to get in communication with his companion, and in his thoughts he'll say, let's read over their dossiers and their achievements of the current people that are transporting us, just to like get an idea of what their skill sets are. And you don't have to tell me this over whatever, but
Yeah.
just who our reinforcements are and what they're kind of capable of doing.
Okay. Yeah. She sends you. The companion sends you a few responses. And then goes dark for a little bit.
Okay. And I'll ponder on that and be silent while we have the minute of deceleration.
Of silence.
Yeah.
Yeah. So You hear over the speakers in the main hangar, not in the pod. You hear, "We're approaching planetary drop-off. Everyone be strapped
Can
in."
can the entire it only like takes a minute, but the entire minute, he's just gonna be like saying out loud German nursery rhymes.
Yes, before I go into a mission, I always put myself to sleep real quick. Okay. So yeah, you hear over the intercom, 1 minute until launch, 1 minute until drop. After 30 seconds until drop. Everyone stay buckled in. Then suddenly you hear like sounds of scraping and like giant like latches letting go, and you feel weightlessness, complete weightlessness, for about a total of 10 seconds. And then suddenly it's as if you're being pulled straight to the floor as you hear like roaring all around you.
This is where we're entering orbit, I assume.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Then
That's awesome.
after about another 10 seconds, you suddenly feel jolt. Everything stops. You like, even with your harness completely secured, you still like lift off the floor for a good second or so. As you feel like a strong pull upwards.
Is
After
that normal?
Yes, this is you haven't done many drops like this before, but yeah, this is, you've done one or two, and this is exactly how it usually goes. It's weightlessness, deep acceleration, sudden jolt, land. Then you're good to go. After about another 20 seconds, you feel a thud, and you feel the entire pod like sink a bit before before your harnesses like automatically loosen up a bit. You see all the steel cages around the mech start lifting up, and over personal comm speakers you hear, You have 2 hours, Doctor. I expect everything will be going good."
And I always expect the unexpected. As he unstraps.
Um,
So
so as far
Lars,
as like what we have with us, was it like strapped on to, or like were we carrying it on our person?
Yeah, so either like if like either it was on you, or like there are secure like weapon slots next to your chairs that you can just put a weapon in, lock it in
Okay.
place, and it will stay there.
Then
There's
I'll just grab what's next to me, which is gonna be the spike thrower that was already on my sheet. I was just
Yeah.
wasn't sure if that was like a doctor would be normally carrying around something like that.
Yeah, for like normally no. At most of the places that you've gone, you don't carry a weapon. But for like missions like this, you have been on one or two missions like this before.
Mhm.
One like a few with Dr. Fastenbender, a few without him.
Okay.
But like there have been a few lost facilities where you have to go in and you more or less have to do a security sweep, and that's when the heavy guns come out, where you get the good firepower.
Right. Okay. I'll grab that, and then
so
go over it really quick, check safety, put it on, check mag, um, get it ready, and put the strap over my shoulder and put it, you know, have it so that my hands are out, but I have it accessible.
Okay.
so Lars is going for the door, and he's gonna ease the door. Is it like a from the top? It opens like up,
There's
or
a
is it
button
like
on the
a?
side of the door. Like there's a big red button on the side of the door. There's one like a big one on top, and then there's a smaller one on the bottom. Above the big one it says exit, and then the other one says seal.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna like hand on the hilt of his sword. With the other arm, he's gonna like elbow the door open button.
Hmm.
Just
Okay, yeah,
but not like step out. I'm gonna just open it and see, kind of do the poke out, kind of scout around first.
yeah. So like as you press the button, you hear hissing, and then like the hydraulic door starts coming down, and eventually like touches the steel of the giant pod that they were all in, and like is more of a ramp now to go down to the bottom of the ground.
And immediately, I assume I'm not seeing like a bunch of bloodthirsty enemies waiting for us.
No, you're currently on the ground. You can see like the main door for the hangar is opening at the moment. You can see beyond that like a secure entrance, maybe about 100 feet away from the entrance of the the hangar doors.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna step outside and kind of case around our pod. And I'll look to the two doctors and go, "Give me a minute. Let me make sure it's safe." And then I'll
He's just gonna do the standing up with the arms behind his back, smiling thing.
yeah, so then
Um,
I'll take a stroll out and around.
I'll go out to the door and ready the weapon and scan.
Okay, yeah. As you're doing this, like the mechs that were like caged to the walls are like now the cages are open. They're starting to pick up their weapons and they're starting to move out.
As they're doing their thing, because
Mhm.
I'm guessing me and Graham are staying behind where they do the perimeter.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Graham, you're new to these, aren't you?
Say that again. I'm sorry, I was reading something.
So, Mr. Graham, you're new to these things, aren't you? Hostile cases like this.
Yeah, this is definitely quite scary for me. How are
Wait,
you holding up?
oh, wait until you see it.
See what?
What a man can do to another man.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not good.
Oh, it isn't us to decide what is good and what is bad. We simply do.
Yeah, but there are those that take a stand for what they believe is right. So,
Oh, pish posh. We'll have to stand for something much grander than that.
While
The
they're having this
truth of
conversation,
things.
do I see anything out of sorts around where we're at?
You see like outside of the hangar doors, you do see like a few cows grazing, maybe like 2 fields over. Like they're quite a ways away from you. They're much bigger than normal bovines that you've seen. And their coloration is a bit off. You can't put like your finger on it, but they seem off in some sort of way. They're giving off a weird vibe.
All right. I'll just make a note, like kind of while like doing that thing where I'm like half in the doorway, half out, kind of looking in that direction. Just note to the doc, Doc, there's some odd domestic animals out here, but other than that, I don't see any real danger. What the hell are these things?
I think at the door it would be Graham, so we'd be talking to Graham.
I'd be talking to you,
Oh,
but I'd be
okay.
standing in the
I'm
doorway, like
imagining
kind of in
like
front of the doorway.
with this mission as well, you all have like more or less like head. If you remember Alien, where they have the headset that
Mhm.
they can talk to the APC with, I'm imagining all of you have that as well of some sort, whether it be like an ear pod that's just connected to implants, or whether it's like a full fucking headpiece. And so you're able to hear communications between the mechs as well as communicate with each other as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just like saying it, saying it to the doctor while we're in person, since I have to stay within 3 steps from him.
Hmm.
I mean, this is so out of character. This is Fassbender's, like, this is something of his, right? This isn't
His
this
facility,
mission
right?
is, yeah, this is his facility, right? So he would kind of
Yeah.
have an
Yeah,
idea of these things that are out here, right?
Oh, so you have
yeah,
no fucking idea.
Yeah, because I'm like this isn't like just some random ass planet that like he needs to go find. This was a facility of his. So I would assume
Yeah.
that like he might have an idea of freak
Yeah.
experiments gone wrong.
Yeah. Fastenbinder. These bovines were here when the facility was built on this planet. You never like your team never really did much testing with them. It seems like they might be psionically potential. They might be a psionic potential race, but they've never shown any hostility or aggression. They've always just kind of moved until someone got too close to them, and then they would get a little aggressive and they try to chase off, but they would never like full stampede or anything like that.
Are these fucking
Oh,
Brahmin?
those are
No,
rad
no. They have
skags.
okay. Calm the fuck down, Fallout fans.
Not our fault you have really good streams.
So I guess he would see them. Oh, don't mind them, and they won't mind you. At least that's what we found.
All right, well, it looks pretty clear out here. And then he'll do that arm wave to gesture like, come on out.
Yeah. All the mechs are stepping over to get outside. The black and red mech is like currently picking up like a what looks like a giant spike more or less. And you hear over the comms, science team, this is Tengu. Just letting you know I'll be your ears. Anything that resonates beneath the surface, I'll be hearing. So I'll let you know if there's any danger ahead.
Copy.
He just stays with Solaris.
Okay.
Are we making our way towards the facility then?
Yeah,
Doc?
follow the muscle, the mechs. And how big are these mechs? Are they like just body augmentation mechs, or are they like
Exosuits.
No,
big
like
fucking?
these are like have you played Mech Warrior?
Yeah, so they're big.
Jesus.
Yeah, these are like
Wow, we
these
should have gotten farther away from that door.
like
If we're trying
this
to
is
have a
the thing is
conversation.
you're well no, so that's the thing is your earpieces are like more or less think Bose. Like once you put these in, you're not hearing much. You still feel the rumble of their feet, but it's not like deafening you. And they're
Mhm.
making sure to be like out of your way. Like if you step in between them, they'll stop
Ah,
and then
good. We
wait for
have
you to
the
get out
right
of the way.
away.
Yeah. You guys are the primary team. They're here for escort. Like they're here for
Okay.
shit hits the
Okay.
fan. We're fucking picking you up. We're gonna burn away to the facility, grab all of you, and then call for backup and start running, more or less.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, I guess let's just follow the muscle then till we get to the facility.
Yeah. So again, it's about 100 feet from the hangar doors where you guys just got out of to the secure entrance to the It looks like a vault door from Fallout almost.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
On the way over there, he'll just be kind of talking about the last time he was here, just nonchalantly.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's been 5 years, so it's been a while since you were last at this facility. And the last time that you left this facility, they had finally gotten one of the subjects perfectly done, and you're like, cool, you guys, this is in good hands now. Like, you guys know the research, I'm leaving. Like, I've got another project to go start. Bye-bye.
Dr. Fastbinder, does it appear to have any new structures in place? Maybe ones that aren't supposed to be here? Maybe someone has set up a stronghold and they're...
Not that I can see, but it's always what you can't see now, isn't it?
Is
If
there
I
is
would, you see, a lot of experiments and research is better done underground.
is there like a pad for him to like open the giant vault door as we're walking up to it and
Yeah,
approaching?
there's a biometric pad where it's like a fingerprint and then like it's a handprint and then like the eye scan. The Mission Impossible, more or less.
Okay. So as we approach it, Solaris is going to be in front of where the door will open, and he'll look to the dock, and he'll be like, "Doc, would you mind?" And then kind of gesture towards the biometric pad.
Yeah, he'll just start doing the scans.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it like yeah, it takes a second, and then like you see the door like shudder, and then start to like the door just starts to move to the left as this opening appears. There's an elevator right inside. It looks it's big enough to be like a cargo elevator.
All right.
You, you first.
Yeah, he's gonna walk in, and then if they start to try to follow, he's gonna like hold a hand out, and then he's gonna just like jump a few times to try to see like you know what I mean, like test the cable stability, just like
Yeah, no, it doesn't
boom,
budge.
boom.
Just says out loud to Graham, "Oh, I like this one.
Right.
He definitely looks like he's gonna survive a lot longer than my last one."
Sure. Okay. Here we go. And
Okay, yeah. So there's
yeah.
only two buttons. There's surface level, and then there's research facility. Those are the two buttons on this like giant fucking elevator. Again, when I say cargo elevator, like I mean like the big cargo freight fuck things. Like you can put storage containers on here that go like shipping containers,
Oh,
and there
you
would
mean
still be enough
Resident Evil
room.
2 train lift? Okay. Cool. Thanks.
Okay, kind of, yeah, but not that
That's
huge.
okay.
Not that huge.
Is there one entrance to this elevator or this cargo lift?
It's just the one entrance that you guys are at / going through right now.
Perfect. Yeah, as we begin to lower, Solaris is gonna go, gentlemen, if you would please step to the very far walls on either side, and then I'm going to just keep myself in the middle of the doorway,
Mm-hmm.
so that way they're out of sight of a door, or like of in the door if they can be, and then
Yeah.
I want to be the obvious target for any potential fire that's gonna happen.
Okay.
Yep, complies.
And I will get half cover on the door with like a head peaked.
Okay. Yeah. Is anyone gonna press the button?
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. I thought I did. As we were going down is what I meant to say.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah,
No, you're good.
I might have not heard it. So yeah, as you start like descending, you hear recon positions. June, I want you on high ground. Get that sonar in the ground quickly. Vicky, set up a perimeter. I want scouting around. Sophia, make sure that entrance is secure. We got this. Then you hear over like that comm channel goes dead, and then you hear over each of you over your individual comm channels. You hear June again. All right, I've got deep sonar going right now. Uh, oh god, I'm seeing a lot of. That's really deep. There's something deep underground. Big signature. I'll keep an eye out on it. Otherwise, everything looks fine right now. You guys are good to go.
One
As
big
he's
signature.
yes,
I'm
I
gonna do
think it
that
might.
semi-nervous look to the doctors.
I continue the look back to Fastenbinder.
Just straight ahead with his smiley, closed eye face.
Perfect.
Yeah, eventually you hear. Yeah, it could just be magma. It could just be magma flow. Deep sonar picks up everything. Uh, I'm not picking up anything small right now. I'm trying to tune it to your depth right now. As he says that, the elevator stops and the doors in front of you slowly open to this facility. It's like the floor is very primly kept. Um, right in front of the entranceway, there's a desk with a hologram on top of it. It's just like a normal looking. It looks like a human with like aviator goggles and an aviator cap, like an old time like World War I aviator cap on top.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a blue hologram standing on the desk. Other than that, the lights seem really dim for a research facility. You can
Please.
see maybe 30 feet in front of you, except for the brightness of the hologram on that table.
Please stay inside. Give me 1 moment. And having the hand on the hill, or on the handle, like the, I imagine that I'm doing the like hand across my body draw, like getting ready
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah,
Walking.
exactly.
I'm gonna walk slowly out, of the elevator
Okay.
and approach the hologram, but I'm going to be scanning all around my vantage point.
Okay, yeah. So as you approach the hologram, it says, "Welcome to the Cortex facility R-13. Please present validation."
Before I do anything, do I see anything out of the norm?
Make a notice check for me with intelligence.
Okay. All right. Oh wait, let's see. Notice with intelligence. Get him, intelligence.
Yeah, so over the table, like you can barely see it because the table is like quite high, like it comes up to chest length, but you can see just barely over this desk. There seems to be a lump on the ground. You can't quite make out what it is from this side of the desk.
What about to my side? Like when I say I'm looking, like I'm casing, I imagine that like my head is going in like the full 180 degrees that I can. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at the hologram and just. I seem to have forgot it in the elevator, and I'm gonna back up
Okay.
back to the elevator. I'm gonna go, Doc. It's asking for identification.
Yes. Walks up to it, kind of like out of his sleeve, a card comes out, and he scans it.
You want
And
to
then
put
Yeah.
yourself?
So he scans the card, and then he puts his hand on like I don't know some type of globe handprint reader.
There is no handprint reader, but as soon as you pull the card out, like you see like light from the hologram like scan over it. It takes a few seconds and goes, "Welcome, Dr. Fastenbinder. You were last here many days ago."
Days. Hmm.
And we all hear that.
Solaris might have heard it. If you two want to move your minis around, you
Yeah,
guys
that's what I was
can.
like.
Oh,
Maybe if you
we are
go.
in the spot now.
Yeah, we're in the
Okay.
spot.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought I made that clear. I'm sorry. I should have. Yep.
Well, looking at it, you can kind of. But I'm like, I go. Wait, if Graham says
I can't.
many
move mine.
days, if Graham goes many days
Wait, you
ago,
can't move
then
yours. Wait, give me a second.
Solaris is gonna look at him and go, I imagine that it caps out after a certain number of days, and then it just says many.
Oh, that's my fault. Sorry about that, Kyle. You should have free reign over it now, Kyle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna go like out?
Well, I actually don't know where we are.
So we're in the top
hologram
left.
right there at the table. Yeah,
That big blue thing.
Oh,
that table right there. Yeah.
So it's him saying the cap. No, as scientists, we kind of love exacts.
So
Computer, when exactly was the last time I logged in?
1,875 days ago.
Better.
365 times 5.
No, a little bit more
Oh.
than that.
Shit.
But close.
All right.
I'm an athlete, not a mathlete.
Did you need any? Did you need any service today, Doctor?
How goes the facility? Is everything up and operational?
You see the hologram flicker for a second, and then it turns yellow for a brief moment in that flickering, and then comes back to blue. It seems I can't access full power. I'm running on backup generators right now, sir.
When did power last go down?
Last time I had full control of all power was 35 days ago.
35 days. What percentage of power are you at currently?
I'm currently running on backup power. I have 6% of full capacity.
How long until your backup power runs out? If run at minimal like you are now.
This backup generator can last me another 3 years, or to be more precise, more than 730 days.
Do you have a log of when this backup lost? I'm assuming our cameras are up, and how many users are currently logged in?
No users are currently signed into the network.
When was the last time someone was in the network?
35 days ago.
The same day we lost power.
Yes, sir.
Who was it that last logged in?
Give me 1 second to pull up my notes.
Fafnir Dows.
Nani? Last user to report in was oh my goodness. I just realized this name. Oh, fucking kill me. Son of a bitch.
Stop hyping it up. Tell me.
Was Grisha Anton.
Grisha Anton. How long did they start logged in for?
10 minutes, sir.
Do we have any footage of this?
I can't seem to recover any security footage at the moment. It seems like that drive is offline.
And what does exactly this Grisha Anton do for us?
He was head researcher at the facility, sir.
Is this someone I put in control?
No. Once you left, they kind of rearranged the people around to different, to different parts. The name Grisha sounds familiar to you, but you work with so many people that, a name comes and goes. So every name sounds a bit familiar to you.
Grisha. He puts a finger to his chin. Doesn't sound important to me. When was this Grisha granted head researcher privilege?
Grisha was made head researcher 325 days after you last were at the facility, sir.
Was Grisha the only one that logged in 35 days ago?
Yes, sir.
How's the rest of the surveillance? Can you access any of it?
All my cameras are currently offline, sir. I don't seem to have control of any of the doors either.
Will I have to log in each one manually? It would not work for me either.
No, sir. If you find another terminal, if you are able to power it on, I will be there as well.
What sort of equipment do we have here at this facility?
Usual synthesization. Oh my god, that's a fucking mouthful. Usual synthesization and birthing equipment, sir, as well as a few clone facilities and one Lazarus facility.
Oh, so you just said that out loud. Okay.
Doc, you were
Joking.
cloning people.
Oh, I didn't realize I hired you to be my note taker.
Doc, you didn't hire me. You were given me. Yeah, I was given to you.
You wouldn't happen to know the name of Grisha Anton, would you?
Do I know the name Grisha Anton?
It doesn't ring a bell to you.
Nope. Doesn't sound
Kinda
familiar.
like squints his eyes even more. Okay. Graham, what do you make of this?
Seems like whoever did the work was fast at it. We should really be cautious about
Right.
if they.
In and out the same day.
Yep, 10 minutes to shut the place down.
Compute system. Who else works here if no one is logged in for the past 35 days? What happened to the other researchers and scientists?
I'm only currently processing 2 life signs.
There's 3 of us here. Who's the synth?
I meant of the original occupants of this facility, sir. In total, I have 5 life signs detected.
So there's 2 still in the building. And are these 2 research subjects or faculty?
1 research and 1 faculty, sir. I can't pull up specific names. It seems that part of my database has been corrupted.
Are you able to access the intercom system?
Yes, sir. Where did you want to play the intercom?
He looks to Solaris. What do you think? Do you think you want to go in covert, or do you think I can make it loud and known that we're here?
I wouldn't recommend making it known that we're here.
But I do love scaring naughty people. But you're the one that I hired to keep me safe, so I'll leave it up to you. System,
Yes, sir.
could you grant full access to my bodyguard, Mr. Solaris here, and this Dr. Graham? I'd hate for them to get locked in this facility if something bad to happen to me.
As long as you are still logged in, all facilities open. As far as I can control.
I tried. Alright, Solaris. It appears there's someone very naughty here. System, do you have the schematics for this base?
Yes, sir. Please present a compad. I will download them to you now.
He puts his hand out like for Solaris to put his compad up.
Kind of put my arm in his hand because it's like Pip-Boy style. Just
Okay. Download all but the most covert system.
What was that?
Download all the schematics but I want to say like the Project X or covert system or the hidden files. Or,
Except for research
sensitive
logs.
material. Yeah, no sensitive
yeah,
material.
except yeah.
Okay, yeah. I can only pull down schematics right now. Downloading them now. You get a full layout of the facility. So all these walls, you can't see them, but you have like on your Pip-Boy, you have the layout of the facility. So you more or less know like you're at the entrance area right now.
Okay.
To the right of you is what is called X pens, and then at the very end of the X pens is security office. Down south of that is the barracks, and then to the left of the barracks is secondary office, research operations office, enforcement office, and then head researcher's office is at the very end of that.
System.
Yes, sir.
Are seismograph meters operational for outside and inside the facility?
Unfortunately, those went down with the power.
rats. It looks at Graham. That's actually why I originally got them. Rats. Are you able to give me any type of better detection inside this facility?
I'm afraid I can't with my current operating capacity.
Is your comm system up everywhere so I may speak to you at all times?
As long as you have your compad out, you'll be able to contact me in this facility.
If anyone comes in, will you please notify me right away?
Understood, sir. Notification, full alert.
Or if anyone were to leave.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think we should mosey on there, Sir Lars.
Daphne, make me a notice. Oh goodness. Oh fuck, I did it. Shit.
Yes.
Fastenbinder, make me a notice roll, please. With your intelligence. Dr. Graham, while this is happening, what are you doing?
Can I communicate with, I'm gonna call the system Spirit. Is that cool?
Your
Not the
companion?
one that, yeah, my companion, yeah.
Okay, yeah. You
And
can call it
have
Spirit.
a mental link like Spirit. Do you think that there's anything that you could assist this terminal with? Maybe scanning additional or um, look in to see if there's any security cameras that have motion currently on them to see placements of people.
One moment. Back to you, Fastenbinder and Solaris. Fastenbinder, you also notice like a lump or something on the ground behind the desk. You can't really see it well from your side.
Okay. He goes behind the desk.
So yeah, as you move
Move your
around the
token.
desk, you see the chair empty. There's a blood splatter on the back of it, and next to it on the ground is a body. It looks like it's had chunks torn out of it. It looks like make me a no check with intelligence or wisdom.
Hey, while he's doing that, can I ask the system something?
Yeah.
System, do you have a location on the 3 remaining life forms?
Other than you, there are only 2 remaining life forms.
2.
X14 is currently in her cell. The research assistant, I cannot bring up their name, is currently
Jesus. I got
locked.
Max.
Oh god damn. Yeah, you did. The staff member that is still alive is currently locked in the secondary office. The research head office.
Secondary office, research head. What floor is X14 located in?
This is all 1-floor facility, sir.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Do I
I think
notice? What?
I think he's trying to figure out what I know now.
Oh, yeah.
So the claw the tears in the body, it looks perfectly spaced to be like fingers gripping into flesh and tearing it down. Like they seem perfectly spaced out that if you overlaid your fingers on top of it, your fingers would match almost perfectly in these tear marks across the body.
Extraordinary. Mr. Solaris?
I'm gonna walk over to where he's at.
We definitely do have a very naughty person here.
Currently you see Dr. Graham, you also see this body now that you're on the side of the desk. You see the body that they're looking at.
So Fossbender's going to put on some gloves and try to edge like the body onto its back.
I'll take care of that, Doc, and I'll just roll it over.
Yeah. As you roll it over, you see more tears at the front of it. Something like it seems like whatever attacked this person from all sides. You can't even recognize the face because like it's ripped, like most of it's ripped off. There's no of course it's pale. It has a horrible order coming. I can't.
Odor.
Yes, horrible odor coming from it. No, it's giving horrible orders right now. It's telling you to march in recklessly and don't retreat. But no, so it has a horrible odor to it. You can't get a facial scan of it because there is no face. Like it's just bone and blood and viscera right there. Well, used to be blood. It's dried up now.
I would love to get this one on the table. He kind of crouches down, like doesn't touch it, but kind of like gets probably as a pin light and starts shining on various wounds on his body.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of character. This is Graham's first time to this facility?
This is Graham and yours first time to this facility, yes.
Okay. Dr. Fassbender.
Yeah, he seems to be whispering under his breath while he's not paying attention to Solaris. He's too ingrained in trying to figure out this thing, what happened.
What experiments do you have that could potentially do this in this facility?
He's still kind of whispering under his breath as he uses the pen light to kind of move some cloth around to check out the wounds more closely. Starts shining it in his eyes. Does his eyes look different at all?
Give me a second. Dr. Graham, you want to do something?
While they're doing that whole flipping the body and discussing between what the experiments are,
yeah,
I'd like to move over to the terminal and I don't know how we want to flavor this, but maybe the data port squid, to be able to what hackers would have to check diagnostics or whatever. I'd like to do that and then just run a system scan with my spirit to just see if there's been any, I want to say malware, anything that's been if there was
any 90s firewalls.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
that it's shut down other systems without it bringing up an alarm, right? Where it's reading only 2 life forms when it's actually just not. I don't know. I don't know how to flavor it, but just to see if there's anything wrong with the system.
Yeah, so you your eyes are both of your eyes are augmented. So you still have normal sight, but you'll see when you're asking her stuff, you'll see queries. When you're talking to her, you'll see the responses that you're getting back in Google Glass, more or less, but in your eyes.
Okay.
If Google Glass wasn't shit.
Yeah.
They're going to have the new Google Glass. It's not Google Glass. We'll talk about it during the break.
It's Google Vive. Ooh. But yeah, so you see a little loading. You see a little progress bar, and it's slowly filling up.
Okay. While that's going on, I'm just checking the system to see if there's any problems. See if there's any hacking that's happened, and if we're going to be walking into, I don't know, the automated security system pointing at us instead of at what it should have been pointing at. So I'll be done in a minute.
Thank you, Dr. Graham. From where I'm at, do I notice the body at the other side of the map where I'm in the top right?
No, like even like around here, it's bright because the hologram is still lit up.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
you're seeing
Oh,
this
because
body
this is
very
dim
clearly.
light. This is dim light.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
this
Gotcha.
is
Gotcha.
very
Gotcha.
dim light. So no, you're not seeing that body over there.
Yeah. Okay.
Just ignore it because that's part of the scenery. Because I exported the map and I didn't know how to hide it because I'm dumb.
No, no, no. You're good. You're good. You're good. Okay. If Dr. Fassenbender isn't gonna be like, if he's too into his own work, I'm gonna let him be that way. I am gonna draw my sword out though.
Okay.
Um, and just kind of be at the ready, kind of looking around. I'm not gonna stray too far, but I'm gonna be kind of ready for shit to hit the fan.
Yeah.
So
So
sorry.
Oh, can I go through the desk? Is there like drawers while I'm
yeah,
waiting for him to?
there's drawers and there's like a pull-out keyboard and there's like a small monitor on the on this side of the hologram.
Yeah. Then can
There
I
doesn't
can I
seem to
like
be any life to it, but yeah, you can pull out the desk and look around.
sure just start investigating in it or whatever? Did you want me to make a check for that or?
Yeah, go ahead and make a notice roll.
All right. Notice. With a attribute or
No attribute.
okay.
What were you gonna do, Fassenbender?
Well, I was just gonna say some of the things he's trying to figure out. So he has a body on the ground. He's trying to see if there's any, like how decomposed is this? How long possibly? Because I know he's not gonna get much just by looking, but just kind of a generalized how long he's been dead. How many people or things could have done these multiple wounds? Like kind of like a minimal, because of
Yeah.
course he can't gauge that just by looking as well.
hmm
Uh, also, just kind of like a quick survey. So eyes, lips, his own hands. Like, was he trying to defend himself?
So you don't see any weaponry on the ground. It looks like he was like ripped. From what you can deduce with your Sherlock Holmes vision, you're replaying back the scene. Um, Actually, I guess it would be more like Iron Man 3, but I don't think a lot of people like that movie. But I love that crime scene area. But no, so you deducing it down, you figure at least three different attackers attacked this person, gauging the different depths of the claw marks down him or the finger trails, whatever you want to call it. It looks like he was torn, like ripped from his chair with surprise. Like he didn't have time to react. His gun is still holstered. It's just a regular semi-auto pistol. His gun is still holstered at his belt, so it seems like it was done without enough time for him to like get a grip on it. Um, there is no face, lips, or eyes to detect. All you see is like you can see like you've seen gory bodies where like in horror movies where they have like the blood and all the muscle still. You see like dried, like not dried bones, but you see that drying up. Like it's still there, but it's more brown than it was red. Uh
So like I got at least three. I didn't get much. Uh, so I presume it's three attackers. Taken by surprise, and did you say how I guesstimated how long?
wait, how long it took to kill him or how
How
long
long? Like a guesstimation of how long he's been dead.
it seems like he's been dead for 36 days.
You mean 35?
No, 36.
All right, so at least three people taken by surprise, dead for around 36 days. And that's all I've deduced, right?
Yeah, that's all you've deduced from this. Like the body is so decomposed at this point that you can't get much except for you can see the gash marks. You can see the gash marks still, and you can see how deep they went, but like you can't get like fingerprints off this guy. Like the flesh is already decomposing and stuff.
Okay. Fascinating. System.
Yes, sir.
Do we have any research rooms available?
There's the research quarters up top, and there's the note-taking areas down south.
No, he stands up and like snaps off his gloves. Well, I have some bad news.
Yes, sir.
Not to the system.
Oh,
I got something, fellas.
Something. He looks over at Graham to see what he's doing because he's been toned out of whatever these two have been doing.
I got life forms in this room. There's 2 of them in total, I believe, and they're in the cells. And I point to here and here. So
Do that second one
you-
again.
I
Okay.
think it was here.
Oh, you've narrowed it down.
Yeah.
As it did earlier state that there was 2 life forms. Never said where.
Right, but now we know where they are.
Well, that makes things a little bit easier on you as he looks at Slars.
Yes, of course. Are we going to maintain the 3-step rule, or would you like for me to go investigate?
If you'd be so kind as to escort me and my little friend here to a research room, then you could go along your merry way.
Okay, so
all of you make mental saves for me really quickly.
fuck.
Okay.
Mentor. Oh, thank God. I'm a steel trap.
So, Dr. Graham and Dr. Fastenbinder, you
no.
feel your brain for a second like reverberate, like you're like like you feel the start of a headache. Oh God, that's came out wrong. You know the start
Actually,
of a headache?
keep that. I love that.
It's like that. Solaris, you pick up in your head. You hear, "Leave now while you are free of its grasp. It's coming." But it doesn't seem like it was meant for you.
That was the Solaris?
That was Solaris, yes.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know where that came from. Is that like I all I hear is that.
So you've had everyone in here has had telepaths talk to them before. There's a difference between like
Okay.
picking up a random telepathy and having it sent to you. When it's sent to you, it's much like it's very clear. It's like someone talking right next to you. When it's
Okay.
when you buy like when it goes by you and you like are able to pick up on it, it sounds really faint. Like almost like a whisper from
Is
a few
that
feet
what
away.
is that what that felt like?
That was what that was, yeah.
Oh. Doug, I think we've got a telepath nearby.
Did anything happen to me?
Yeah, you got the sensation of a headache for like a second or two.
That okay.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I had a little comeuppance there. What did you say, Solars?
We've got a telepath nearby somewhere.
A telepath? Maybe they could shed some light on the situation.
Doc, I'm gonna need some clarification from you. You want to find a research lab? You don't want to check out the life forms over there and over there?
Oh, there's so many things I want to do. It's hard for me to narrow it down. I'm just so overwhelmed, you see.
Is it safe to assume that there's no research since I have the schematics, there's no research lab like room on this immediate map that we're on?
These no, each of these cells up here,
Yeah.
at the top of those are all research labs.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's
like
what
it's where the
Oh.
experiments are kept there, and then they're like the doctors will go in and be like, all right, cool, time for the next injection, or like time to do
Gotcha.
your daily checkup kind of thing.
Gotcha. I was thinking like a morgue slab, basically, is what he was
Oh
looking for.
yeah.
Um,
There's no
okay.
morgue here.
No. I that's just what he was picturing because it's a dead body and he wants to poke around on a dead body.
Yeah.
Doc, can you hang tight and please allow me to check out the life forms that are in this area before we proceed and have things at our back?
So, Loris, what is your job?
My job is to protect you.
Then I shall listen to you.
Thank you. So I'm going
It's what's
to
kept me alive all these years.
I'm going to make my way over to this first cell over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with them.
As you go by,
Well, one
you
sec. Leaving last. Sorry, Josh. I just want to say something before we move.
yeah.
As he goes and he just said he went. Leaving last, he grabs the system thing one more time and whispers a command, and then continues following.
Okay.
And I'll message you that.
Okay. So as you go by that way, you come across a body right here. It doesn't look like it's decomposing at all. Like compared to the other bodies, they've all like the one body that you've seen has been torn apart. There's no claw marks in this body. Right here. There's no claw marks in this body. The flesh isn't decomposing yet.
Doc,
It seems like a woman laying face down. She has brown hair.
Graham,
Yep.
uh,
So
we've got a body over here that doesn't look like the others. The other.
I'm gonna be right there so I can cross shoot.
Oh my!
I'll roll it over.
Yeah, Flossbender gets a look at this one.
Then I'm going right here, and I'm watching our 6.
So he's trying to figure out who this is. Like looking for a key card, some identification.
As I after I roll the body over, I say.
Yeah, so you rolled over again. Her face the face is clearly feminine. Her body is clearly feminine, I should say. Her face is completely intact. There's no like tissue damage or anything. And as you roll her over, her eyes jolt up for a second and then go dim again.
Oh my god, she's alive.
I should say they open up for a second as you move her, and then they shut again.
Put my finger to her neck. Is there a pulse?
Oh, do I see an ID?
You see on her scrubs on the chest pocket, there's an ID there.
Just shines his pen light at it.
It says Amanda Matsudaira.
Huh. But
as you put your fingers to the pulse, to her neck, you feel a very faint pulse. This is unnatural. Like the body would naturally not survive with as low of a pulse as this.
Okay. Doc, we've got a faint pulse. I'm gonna radio to the pilots. Is there anybody that can take a body to the ship?
So with Amanda, do I know her?
Yes, no, she was an up and coming researcher. When this facility started up, she was still in college, but she had written a very good thesis on the morality of bringing extinct species back to life, how it could be good for the species itself, but also like the moral quandaries with it and stuff like that. It very much fascinated you. You fast tracked her to get a position at this facility specifically because of that. Solaris, as you send a comm message out, you get another comm message back. This time from the pilot who originally greeted you in the boardroom. Send her on the elevator. I'm right outside. I'll take her.
Okay.
I'll take her to the hangar bay.
Copy.
I
I'm
put my hand on his shoulder. We could find out more about her if we keep her down here.
fat chance, and he's going to put his hands up underneath her armpits and start dragging her back to the elevator.
Okay.
Doc, please don't move. Your life depends on it. As he drags her back to the elevator.
Yeah. So on the outside of the elevator, there's the same buttons. There's the up and then down button.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming you just like lay her down at the front and then just press the button and send it up.
Yeah. And then he'll radio up. We got the body coming up in the elevator.
Understood. Waiting for pickup.
And then right back over there.
Okay. So yeah, that body is now gone. Looking inside of the cell where the body was, you can see that the window, each of these doors is like imagine a prison door, but the window being larger. You can see that the window is cracked, but the door itself has not been. Oh wait, no, the door is open. So yeah, the door is kind of slightly ajar, but the window is also cracked.
Like cracked as in the window is slightly opened, or it's like been cracked like it's been broken
Oh no,
cracked.
it's been broken. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, and we're on, this is a single floor, so we're on the surface.
This is a single floor facility. Yes.
Okay.
So Fassbender is just gonna kind of peer inside the room. Yes.
Yeah, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. There's a few like tubes and stuff like that. It looks like one of the tubes was opened and maybe something was let out, but you can't get much more than that. And the door is open enough that you could possibly squeeze in, but there's a weird odor coming from the room.
Could you open this any wider?
Yeah. Can I walk over and attempt to like force the door up more?
Yes, go ahead and make an exert roll for me.
All right. Kind of
'Cause this is,
sheathes
like-
his.
This is
Oh.
a heavy door, so
Yeah.
like it's going to take more than just pure strength. But yeah, do an exert roll with your strength.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna sheathe his sword, roll up his sleeves a little bit, kind of get underneath it, and then. I got a 13.
Yeah, so no problem. Like you grab this door and then as if summoning strength from like space itself, you just grip the door really hard and slam it open.
All right. Just.
As you do, like this ominous, like I don't want to call it ominous, that sounds bad. This like odor just wafts out at you. Like it's like opening an oven and the heat wave comes at you. It's like that, but with a bad smell.
I'm gonna take a step in and look around.
Okay, yeah. So again, at the very back, you like there's a research table. There's a table in here, and there's a few papers, but there's blood on them. On top of that, like in the very back of the room, you can see a different set of vials. Some of them are some of these tubes are connected, but other ones are just like their own containment vessel. And one of them in the corner is opened up, like someone had released whatever was in there out.
Gotcha. Just a quick, some bookkeeping. Graham is here for technological expertise, specifically, or is he a biologist, or?
He's a mixture of both. He's better with the out of character. The best way to put it would be he is a good hacker, but he also knows a lot about like biologics. Sorry.
Okay. There's no obvious immediate threat in here, right? There's just a bunch of blood and then this paperwork on this table near the back.
Make a notice roll for me.
Okay.
With intelligence or wisdom. Graham, while all this is happening, what are you doing?
I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be watching our six to see if like anything is coming out. I'd smell the odor and try and keep focus on what's happening.
Yeah, you've all been issued like I wouldn't say gas mask, but like face protection that does keep vapors out. You can still smell it.
Mhm.
Where you're at, it's not nearly as strong, but you can like it's still like the air the dead air that was in here before. This smell is like 10 times worse, even with how far away you are.
Okay. Okay.
With your notice roll, Solaris, you do like there doesn't seem to be any immediate threat in here.
Doc, looks like this room's clear. If you wanted to do some research.
He enters the room to see what instruments are in here.
Again,
Wanna move your
it's a
token?
bunch of tubes at the back. Some of them are connected. Some of them are like self-containment vessels. One of them is opened in the very in the corner right there. And then on the table there's notes. You looking at them, you can't make out what they say because there's just blood splatters everywhere.
System.
Yes, sir.
When was this room last used?
35 days ago, sir.
Do you know what this room has been used for?
It was hosting subject X13, if I am correct.
13.
Memory algorithms are currently corrupted.
Around 36 days ago, how many subjects did we have at this facility?
We had from X02 up to X26.
It's quite a few. And all of these subjects are unaccounted for now, sides one.
Correct, sir. I detect one subject.
Do you have any life readings on this subject?
My life sensors are currently offline, sir.
There's one. Is there an armory still in this research facility?
Yes, sir. Directly to the south of you.
When was that last accessed?
36 days ago, sir.
36 days ago, yes.
There is also a small armory to the right of you. Mostly small arms.
Okay, thank you, system. He walks out. There's nothing for us here. We should keep looking. He points to the room over. That is a small armory. I don't know if you'll find anything you want in there, but that just keeps getting more and more questions. I haven't been this excited in years.
There's still the matter of, I believe, a life signal here.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I
let's
believe it's
not.
here.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
remember which one he said.
Pretty sure it was this one.
Hey, Al.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Never mind. This one? Kind of looks back.
Yes. I'll double check with system. I mean spirit. Pretty sure it was that one. I'm like light blue.
Yeah. Is he remembering correctly?
Go ahead and make a notice check if you would like to.
Who would
Who?
that be?
You, Solaris.
Make me a notice.
Yeah.
All right. I have a 0 in intelligence, so that's why I just added that.
Yeah. So, peering inside the glass window, you see there's a small hole in the glass window, and at the far end of the room, there's a crumpled up body in the floor. The door is currently closed completely. Like it's hermetically sealed, I should say.
Hmm.
Uh,
There's a body in there. I don't know if it's alive.
I
But-
just got a ping for a third life form, but it disappeared. So
Maybe the system is acting up with all this haywire going on. He goes to the door. System open door.
Which door? You want to move
Uh,
your token? All right.
I currently can't open the door, sir. I don't have access to any of my security protocols.
Graham.
What about any overrides?
Graham.
I can't access my security protocols. from here,
I
sir.
remember now that the door was this one, left to where we were.
Well,
Yeah.
I was actually calling to see if you wanted to possibly
Oh,
use your tech
sure.
expertise.
I'll look for the pad and put the squid to it.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah. Go ahead and make a program roll with your intelligence or wisdom.
Oh, how did we do that? What was that? You go
Skills in the top right.
skills.
And then the top ones are your
Program.
ones that you're trained in.
Oh, the only one. Modifier 0. And you said I could do intelligence or
Intelligence or wisdom, whichever one is your better modifier.
okay.
It's the only way.
8.
Yeah, so it takes a few seconds, but with the help of spirit, the door hisses open. After a few seconds, it finally slides open completely.
Sword drawn.
Weapon
Okay.
readied.
He just kind of waits outside the room for Solaris.
Yep. I'm going to wait. Hold on. I don't have anything else on me, do I? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna walk in, and I'm actually not gonna use my sword. I'm gonna apparate my solar knife into my hand.
Yep. Okay.
And I'm just going to give it a slight poke.
So, is anyone outside the door watching this, or?
I'm
I
outside the door.
They're both outside of the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like peeking in and watching this.
Not.
Yeah, he would be interested. So I'd
Yeah.
be looking in.
So you
What
see
about
as
what about Graham? Is Graham looking in?
I would be, yeah, looking in
Like looking around the door.
yeah,
like,
like
I
peeking
would
around.
have, like, my-
You'd be Rainbow Six Sieging it. He'd be peeking around the
Yeah,
corner.
I
with
would
his
have
gun
a
ready.
gun, like as soon as I could get my rifle like braced up against, like, have
Yeah.
the barrel being able to pivot half of the room. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, so you both see as Solaris more or less opens his hand, and then as he closes it, a bright knife appears. The room is completely lit up for you right now, Solaris. It's like having a lamp in your hand. It to the both of you, it looks like he has a dagger made out of like fire.
Photons.
As it does not make a sound. If he strikes something, it will not make a clashing sound either.
No.
No,
Jesus.
It's
It's made out
like-
of photons.
yeah,
It's not
so
a
it, like,
yeah.
it makes noise,
Yeah. It's
or it does.
it's
So,
a photon
anyways-
cutlass.
As you light up the room, you see the dead body crumpled in the corner is not of a bipedal creature, but of a four-legged creature. It seems like it was shot directly in the head, and then 2 more times in the abdomen area.
Quadruped, reverse double tap. I'm saying this out loud to them.
Yeah.
Seems expired.
You're telling me?
Yeah.
Seems like a bust. All right. I'm going to back out of the room.
Okay.
And then we want to seal this up just in case I'm wrong.
Yeah. I will.
He definitely looks like he wants to get.
Yeah. So now that you've hacked into
Wait. Say that again.
Oh.
My guy definitely looks like he wants to get into that room.
Is
I'm
he?
at it,
Is
Doc.
he?
If speak up.
Yeah, I'm like, is he not gonna say it? Cause
Oh, he like as soon as he sees you leave, he's like looking to you to like tell me if I can enter.
yeah, he said looks clear, and then turned to
Oh, I didn't
Graham and
see
said,
that.
"Do you want to close this up?" Because he said looks like they expired.
Okay. And yeah, as soon as you say it's clear, he enters the room. He looks at the creature on the ground.
Yep.
Marvelous. He looks at it. You said it's not human.
It's
It
quadruped.
it has a human flesh tone to it, but it's a quadruped. It would run on all fours. You can see that clearly.
Does he know what it is? Its species or anything like that?
It's an abomination.
You can make a roll check with intelligence or wisdom.
A no or a roll? What'd you say?
Yeah, a no check. A no check. A no roll. Sorry. Yeah. And I'm assuming you two are just like watching his back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'll turn around and get the 6 again, just so we're not creeped up on.
Dr. Fastenbinder, it looks like it's human skin stretched over like these weird proportioned limbs. It looks very disgusting and disturbing to you.
It's beautiful.
But you can't like even with your immense knowledge of species, you can't like go, "Oh, this is this one species." You're seeing features of multiple species with flesh skin over it, stretched taut over these limbs, and slowly decomposing.
He just starts going all over that body. He's just excited as hell. Like he's looking at the limbs, looking at like he's trying to like bend them to see which way they bend naturally. He's trying to zoom in on like its facial features, looking at its neck, looking at like its if it has claws or uh, like everything. Like he's even trying to like is it naked? Does it have like some type of ripped clothes?
No, there's no clothing on it. It looks like it was to you. It looks like imagine if it was supposed to be a dog, but with with flesh tone on it. It has humanistic.
It's your daughter.
It has humanistic appearances on the face, but they're so diluted you can't tell exactly, especially with the decomposing flesh. Its claws, as you would call them scientifically, look like protruding fingers.
So
on both legs. On all legs,
like,
I should say.
He pulls out like a recorder / camera like pen or something, and he starts like saying notes as he's like recording this creature and like pointing out its features. He's like, "It's seems to be some type of homunculus
Please tell me he
mixed
puts
with
away.
canines and human."
Please tell me he puts away the flashlight one and then just pulls out another pen. That's like a camcorder
it's multiple
with a microphone.
Yeah, he would. Yeah.
His pocket protector has
That's
all the
perfect.
devices.
Yeah, exactly. He's got the writing pen. He's got the flashlight pen. He's got the
Calculator
bullet point
pen.
pen. He's got the calculator pen. He's got the poison pen just in case he needs to stab something with poison. He's got all the Bond gadgets pens in one pocket on his breast pocket.
No.
He came for writing
Nothing
and
offensive.
assassins.
So it seems to be some type of homunculus. There's a little bit of human here, stretched out over what appears to be a canine type of endoskeleton. I'm seeing some mixtures
job.
here of various other animals, possibly ranging from this planet itself. I'm even seeing a bit of bovine here from possible local fauna.
Doc, Are you saying that you are unaware of the experiments that were going on in your own facility?
Well, I'm aware of many experiments going on in my facilities. This doesn't appear one of them. This was done by. He seems like he's thinking for a minute. A genius. A pure work of art it is.
Oh God.
Right. Well, if this isn't the cell that had life form in it, we
He
should.
looks at the claws to see if there's any blood on them. Like if this was possibly one of the creatures that killed the clerk or wounded the female researcher.
No. Again, the door was sealed. There was a pinpoint. Oh, well, actually, you didn't see that, did you? That was Solaris. But
I
no,
said it out loud.
okay, yeah. So there was a pinpoint hole in the glass, and the door was sealed shut. So, and the bullet holes would have you, and the way it's laid, it looks like it was lying in the corner, and then just got executed, more or less.
You poor creature. He he maybe gets he looks around the room if there's some reachers equipment. Looking for a syringe. He might also
No,
possibly have one.
there's nothing in the room except for the blank metal table in the middle of it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need a blood sample of this.
Doc, maybe we should secure the rest of the facility before you begin your work.
Quite, but I guess you're right. My health and all that. No matter how interesting and valuable this creature is, I guess mine comes first.
I'm sure it'll be just as interesting and valuable as soon as we make sure that you're safe.
Quite. I could spend years here now. I'd love to know who did this. And who thought to end it and why.
Perfect. Well, we will find that if we proceed. I am almost certain.
He exits.
Okay.
So that wasn't the
Are you?
one.
Yeah. So
No, it
the
wasn't.
compad to the little pad next to the door is still lit up. Do you want to shut it, Dr. Graham?
Yeah, I'll go turn it off.
Okay. Well,
Save
no,
some
you can.
power.
No. Like
Oh.
you like the compad next to the door, like
Oh.
the
The one
little
that you
pad right
hacked?
there. Yeah, the one
as
that you
soon
hacked.
as soon as Fastenbinder comes out, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Spring the trap, close it. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
Anthony, you're like, oh
Now
god,
you are the
another
experiment.
foil.
No. I've never been on this end of it. So okay, if that's not the case, then Dr. Graham, are you certain it was this cell?
uh,
Wait, I'm sorry. We're getting ahead of ourselves. System.
Yes, sir.
Is this row of cells 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Is this are all 7 of these sealed besides the 3 that are currently open? Or let me rephrase that. So Lars would say, are the 4 closed cells sealed?
Yes, sir. As far as I can tell, 3 cells are currently open. 4 cells are closed.
And there is no way for them to open from the inside.
No, sir. With power down, you would have to access the system locally.
Doc, would we want to go check on the other room then? The one down here that had the life form?
If it'll ease your mind, Sir Lazarus.
I simply don't want them to attack us from behind while we're getting attacked from the front.
Too true.
We'll start to walk, and then if nobody else follows him, he's
Yeah.
gonna look back and
line. How do I delete it?
View.
Okay, fuck it.
Oh, wait. No. So, No.
I think it was
Give
this
me a
one.
second. So as you get, I'm moving your avatars real quick. As you get right there,
Ah.
stop moving.
I was trying to help.
With me anything.
Jesus.
So yeah, as you brain, what are we doing? As you near the center of the room, you see 4 dead bodies. You see 4 like slumps on the ground, and you see 4 standing bodies above them.
Standing bodies?
Yes, sir. Give me 1 second.
If that's the case,
Oh,
instant action. I would like to burst fire.
I mean,
Yeah, so it doesn't seem like the group of standing bodies has noticed you yet. So you guys all have a free turn, and then we'll do initiative.
so real quick, before any of that happens, can I just
Yes.
say that there's no fucking way that Solaris would allow these guys to be on either side of him? He would have immediately put his hands to stop them. Like, so
Yeah.
I feel like we'd be more in like a flying V pattern.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing the Mighty Ducks right now, but only with 3 people.
Then yeah, you're that guy. Okay. So
Yeah.
if we have a free action,
Whatever weapon you're going to use, you're going to get like you can get 1 shot off or 1 attack.
so could you do an instant and then a main and then a movement?
I would have it be your instant goes off, and then as soon as they hear the gunfire, they're going to be alerted. Is that making sense or no?
Hmm.
So you
I
have this
assume that we're
fighting-
not in like actual combat mechanics
Yeah.
yet.
Like
that's
this is like you see, like as you're coming upon the lumps, that's when you notice, oh, there are lumps right there, like the dead body at the desk, and then looking up, like looking just a little above, you see dark
Yeah.
silhouettes of like creatures
Okay.
around these bodies.
Then who wants to go first?
So I mean, Fastbender would system increase light.
I don't have control of the light systems right now, sir. Again, I'm running on minimal power. I can't increase the light volume.
Where's my movement speed?
He would look at
Solaris.
let's say I had my notes down. Yeah, he'd look at Solaris. How many living creatures did it say was still left in the facility?
Quiet,
They're not
Doc.
living.
Quiet, Doc. Look, you boys both have guns. Focus fire on one, and then I will go in and do my thing.
Don't fire at them. They could be research subjects.
Doc.
I'm gonna
These
start.
could possibly be millions of dollars worth of research.
I'm gonna
Of
start
my research.
stealthing, like creeping over this way if I can get that far. I don't see my
movement?
my movement speed.
I at least
Yeah,
imagine
you can
get there.
start. You can start moving that way.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to get like right here.
Yeah.
I at least demand that you find out their intention before wantonly murdering 4 individuals.
Doc.
Are they doing anything? Like they're attacking anyone?
They're
or are we just there?
standing above they're standing around these bodies
All right.
in
so,
a
Like
crescent.
creepily, just kind of like
So,
Yeah,
in
they're
a
like
weird.
okay.
they're all like shumbled over, like not shumbled. What would it be? They're all like
Reshuffled?
well, no, like they
Yeah.
have decomposing skin. It looks like they have like pustules or like protrusions. Actually,
But I assume it's kind of hard to tell in dim light. Like,
yeah,
it's
exactly,
not
as dark
exactly.
as it
Like
is.
you can see the
So-
silhouette. You can see grotesque bumps around them that don't seem normal, and
If you want,
yeah,
Solaris can illuminate the situation if you want.
Illuminate, deluminate.
So I'm guessing he says I can illuminate the situation you want.
Yep.
Yes, I at least must insist upon where the fuck did Doctor? Fuck, why is it up top?
Graham.
Graham, Dr. Graham.
Okay, I was gonna say Bram.
All you gotta do is
Where
look
the
at the chat
fuck
log
did
and you can
Dr.
see.
Graham go? I have a whole list of.
Where
I have
did
too
Dr.
much to
Bram
list
Stoker go?
Right.
How peculiar. Is he making
Um,
another
I
vampire?
thought- Did I hire 2 bodyguards?
So, Mr. Space Master,
Yes, sir.
if
Please don't
I
ever talk like Shatner again.
if I
Mr. Space Master.
if I rushed up and drew my my solar knife. Well, okay, here. Let me back up. Is Eternus a two-handed weapon?
Yes.
Okay. Then I am going to rush forward and attack with my solar knife.
Okay. So are you just like calm and then you're like, all right, full sprint, and then as you get to it, you're like sword knife, step.
I assume these are about 5 feet apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he is going to, like, since we're about 10 feet away from them,
Mhm.
he is going to kind of like do a slight crouch, and then you're just gonna say, if this were what I wanted it to be, you'd see the ground go underneath his feet as he does like a launch, but he's going to launch and do a full like sprint right up to the one and go to stab it
Okay.
with the solar knife, which would, I assume, illuminate at least the one behind it.
It would illuminate that entire area. So you would like
Perfect.
as soon as the sword knife comes out, everything around that is lit up.
Perfect. Considering that system said that there were 3 life forms in the whole facility, we got rid of, or 2 life forms, sorry. We got rid of one of them, which leaves one other one,
Oh
and
wait,
there
no.
is. I thought there was 2 assistants
So system said 2 life bodies. Dr. Graham said that he had detected a 3rd body.
Yeah.
That was the body that you dragged out.
Gotcha. Okay, so that being said, there's more than that here. When I draw it, I assume is when I'm going to get like at least the beginning of their surprise, like, oh, like you know what I mean?
Like so that's the thing is, as like I'm imagining you're going into the lunge, and then as like you're making the fall, you're ripping your hand out, summoning dagger, and then light up the area as you're going in for the stab.
Exactly.
Before
Yeah.
he does that, can I prepare my firing position?
No, what it's going to be is Solaris is going to do his stab. Then it will be you can take an action, and Dr. Fastenbinder can take an action as well.
Well, I'm just mechanically speaking,
Yeah,
I'm getting into a position where I'm ready for combat.
Exactly.
So I can have a +2 from the shooting from fired position.
Oh yes. Good job.
I would assume he would have been doing this while Fastenbender was talking to Solaris.
Yeah, in my mind, I'm like
yeah, no, because
in a
he was
prone.
thinking-
You're
not
noticing the
kneeling
danger.
position. Yeah, and I'm
he's
I've,
in the crouch.
I've got
mode.
crossfire on him.
Yeah.
Not like that's a term in this game, but like I don't want my bullets to get to
Hit
you
me,
guys, so
yeah.
I'm trying to get a tactful situation.
All right. So you want me
Yeah.
to roll that?
20,
I would say that.
30.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for your dagger. I don't know if it would be in your quick actions, but it might be.
It
I
is.
hope it is.
Okay, 20, 40.
Do I? Well, never mind.
You fucking hit.
So 3 shock damage against.
Holy shit. Attack 21.
So I hit with
a
an
12
attack.
AC.
So it doesn't tell me what their AC is. This is saying that if they have less than or equal to an AC of 12, then they take an additional 3 shock damage.
Yeah, so
Oh.
they already take 3 damage because they're getting the shock damage. And then no, you do pass their AC. So go ahead and roll damage as well.
That is damage.
Does it? No,
1d8
that was
plus
just shock
1.
damage.
No.
Oh.
This is saying if their AC is less than 12 or is 12 or less, then they take 3 more damage on top of the damage from my weapon.
Okay, yeah. Let me see real quick. Yeah, their AC is less, so
So
taking
they
3
take
extra
6
So
damage.
that first one takes 6 damage. Yeah.
And I rolled
I'm sorry,
I rolled a
I-
16, so it is what it is.
Okay.
Senior.
So you didn't get the bonus.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
What's that, Dr. Graham?
I misclicked, but I don't know if you guys saw that. Maybe it's just a noise on my end.
It's just a
But
noise on yours.
I am going to burst fire the spike thrower.
Okay. Which one are you trying to go into? Now the entire area is lit up, so you can see all 4.
The first one that he had shot,
Yep.
I mean that he had hit.
Mhm.
Does burst target multiples or is it just a?
I think it's just one target.
Yeah.
Okay, then that one. Spike
Okay.
thrower, burst. It's giving me an input value, so yes. Modifier, do I get a +2 from the ready start?
Yeah. You
or
get the
fire
+2 from
position?
ready. Nice, and you do beat its oh shit.
Oh.
So if you read the
Holy
It's
description,
only a 13. Well, do I hit him with the 13?
oh no, that hits.
Oh,
So
okay.
Fuck.
you so if you read the description of that, it shows you the description of the gun itself. This
Right.
is not just like a rifle.
Yeah.
This is a
it-
magnetically accelerated
Yeah, it's
shotgun that is shooting more or less needles out. So
yeah.
Boof, boof, boof.
what it is Solaris goes in for the stab and like gets it good. A pustule explodes, little gas comes out, and then as soon as that happens, you just hear
Yeah.
and the in front of Solaris, the entire thing just vanishes into green and red mist right off the
Just
side onto the dead
Yeah,
body.
right
you
onto
guys
his
hear like
right
this
onto his
like
face.
you guys hear this like charge of the coils like getting
The
ready to like
capacitors.
shoot the magnet like get the magnets charged and it just launches like you said like nails.
Yeah, more
Like
because flechettes are like
Yeah.
thin needles. If you've ever seen a
Mhm.
flechette shell for a shotgun, it's just
Oh, yeah,
thin
they're-
needles. So
Yeah.
you're literally just firing a shotgun shell more or less.
As soon as they hit,
Jesus.
they
out.
fucking tumble.
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
So- All right, cool.
So it literally just explodes into red mist. Luckily, Solaris is not covered in it.
Yeah.
somehow.
Oh, I'm not?
No, you're not covered in the
Oh.
viscera.
Maybe that's a good thing.
I kind of want to be. Can I be? Can I?
Doctor, if you want to be, yes.
Yeah, because I'm like just immediately I'm thinking like what is
Wow, I
that?
did that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Not thinking that I did that, but just doing like that like that B-roll horror movie of just like the and he just kind of like stone faced.
Yeah. Okay, Dr. Fastenbender. What would you like to do?
Upon seeing these possible murders, he's going to scream out, "You are damaging uh, company property!" As he kind of backs up, holding his gun and waiting. He's just gonna hold action if that's a thing.
You're
Yeah.
getting a free action right now. So, like, you can move, shoot, whatever you want, but you're not going to be able to hold the free action.
Okay.
So I
Then he's-
misread instant actions where if instant action is essentially holding action. So if you wanted to, there's some psychic abilities that it like you basically get a bonus action, but
More
with
or less, yeah.
shooting, it doesn't seem like that's the case. You can't shoot twice.
No, what this is more or less like if you've played Final Fantasy, like this is you sneaking up behind the enemy and you get the first attack off before their
Yeah,
timing meter starts.
I'm just talking out of the book what instant
Yeah.
action is because it sounds like it's like instant action is like okay, you've got a trap set and like you're holding the pin on a grenade. You could still shoot, move, and then do your instant action to let go of the grenade because it's literally just opening a hand.
Yeah,
It's not aiming and then shooting. You know what I mean? It's not.
yeah.
It's
That's why I was calling
easy
this.
stuff.
That's why I was
Right.
calling this a free action, because this is just out of combat. You are all getting a chance to, like, I'm imagining attack, attack, and attack, like almost simultaneously,
Right.
is what I'm imagining in my head. So, Dr. Fastenbinder.
Yeah, he does an attack.
Okay.
He holds his rifle out, and he just demands that the research subjects obey and comply, and to get on the ground.
Maybe a talk roll.
I mean, if you want to do a talk roll, yeah. I'm still confused on whether you want to shoot or if you want to,
He
like,
doesn't
talk
want to
to
do
them.
No,
anything.
he's not shooting.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to talk them down more or less.
He's
Yeah,
looking at them as
and-
merchandise that he doesn't want to lose.
Merchandise.
Or yeah, he doesn't know what they are. To him, they could be his researchers. It could be subjects. Either
Yeah.
way, that's a lot of money. He would
Yeah.
actually rather them be researchers, because then at least he's not losing anything.
Okay. Go ahead and make a talk roll then with your charisma. Excuse me.
This roll brought to you by Roll20 and Dungeon
Roll
Fog.
20. Our favorite.
Oh, it's actually pretty high for what he has.
Yeah, so you start, like, trying to, like, demand, get down, you're my subjects. They don't seem to care at all.
Okay.
Everyone, go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Ooh, the first initiative roll. Wow.
Parasite zombies.
Oh no.
Well,
No.
No.
Oh, we don't
No,
actually get to
no,
look at the
no,
initiative
no,
tracker,
no.
huh? That's poop.
I
Does
guess
it
not.
actually?
For the GM, he has an initiative
but
tracker
it-
that'll pull up.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's
That's
Yeah,
I don't see it right now.
it's on the you got to go to the little like quick menu on the left side of the map. One of those is an initiative tracker for you. There. Oh,
I
hey,
see,
look,
I
it popped
see.
up for all of us.
me too.
Nice.
I'm
Yeah,
number
so
1.
Okay, Fastenbender went. It's only showing me and Graham.
Same.
yeah.
Try it
It
now.
says you wanted to send the results of this roll to turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. Well, it says
It's strange because you have a token right there.
Do you have his
Now-
token being his on his character sheet?
Yes.
Hmm.
The tokens are connected. The token is connected. Oh well. I'll keep a manual track. Give me a second here.
Let me try it again.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Okay, well it popped up that time. So we'll just keep because
just keep the
because
three.
you and Solaris are on the same time, I'll just have it be do you guys want to re-roll for that?
He can go first.
Yeah, that's fine. He's got it.
Yeah, baby, he's got it. Give me a second though. I need because it won't track the zombies because I don't have them tied to individual
Oh,
tokens.
yeah.
So where the fuck is that?
Parasite zombies brought to you by the fucked up Space Master. I thought the Flesh Forest was bad. This is horrifying.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'm going into this thinking that it's like a grindhouse flick. All of the blood here is going to be like 40k blood, or
Okay.
or like Gears.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see.
Hyper
Okay,
violence.
one of them did get a 3. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's Fastenbinder first, then Solaris.
Sure.
And then Dan, you rolled a 3 as well, correct?
Yep.
Do you want to re-roll that? Well, you don't get to go first, but we'll
Well,
keep in mind.
Oh, did you just want me to do a D20?
Oh
Or a-
no, no. I meant re-roll the initiative, but I didn't realize that would actually put you up.
Yeah.
So I've still got it in
Okay. Is there any? Oh, I can edit it. So what do you want it to be? 4
no, it's
or
gonna be
2?
wait, I thought
Yeah.
no, it's going to
Because
be
I did a.
it was going to be a 3, and you were
Mhm.
going to be last
I
because
I don't think
Solaris,
it'll allow people to have the same thing, or
no,
will
he's
it?
got a 3 right now.
I mean, I can switch it to whatever you want. I can.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, 22 2
All
million.
right, calm down with the Warhammer 2 million.
That's perfect.
There we go. Okay. So I've got Zombie 2, Zombie 3, Fastenbinder, Solaris, Graham, and then Zombie 1.
Cool.
I misspelled Graham to Fram, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zombie 2 is moving first. He has just seen his cohort of fungal perfection die, and he sees a bright light. He is going to move towards it.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I want.
And he is going to make a bite attack. Nom nom nom. Oh wait, oh shit. Well, fuck me.
Oh
Kill
man,
me.
hey, he's added to the initiative now.
Oh yay. Too bad it's the wrong one, but you know,
I
whatever.
mean,
Wait,
What is
where is
that?
it? Weapons?
because he has to
Right.
have the token selected when he hits initiative.
Oh, I see. Oh, damn.
Yeah, 20 definitely doesn't hit.
Where's it rated? Where's it
Yeah, it
rated?
hits.
I've got Space Marine armor.
Wait.
Oh, it's only 18. Okay, good.
Oh, I was like, holy fuck me. Okay, yeah. Cool. So I take 5 points of damage
You take 5 points of damage. Yeah,
as this
so
thing chomps into me.
he goes in like they're surprisingly fast.
Oh yeah.
He like you guys finish your round and then almost immediately you're beset by this zombie that comes up and just goes for a chomp, and since you're still stunned from the viscera being exploded on you, you don't realize instantly that this zombie is like right next to you until like it's right there and you're like, oh shit, no. All right, zombie 3 is going to make a turn, and he also sees a bright light and he wants some of those nom noms. Actually, give me a
Yeah,
second here.
it would make sense. That was like literally my whole point of doing this, is to draw them all to
Because
me.
they also just got yelled at. So there's a source of
Yeah,
sound as well.
whatever their intelligence is would be a good way to.
Yeah, oh wait. You know what? We'll do a mental save. Nope, that bright light looks nice and shiny.
You're damn
Nom nom
right.
nom.
And it better.
All right, and let's go for the bite again. No modifier.
Oh, good. He misses.
Yeah, I kind of figured. So he goes for the bite. You're already trying to wrestle the first one off of you, so
Yep.
he just completely misses. He completely misses.
Doc, I think they're not listening to you.
Fastenbinder, it is now your turn. You see your companion Solaris being nommed down by a zombie, holding a flaming dagger, and a second one trying to bite him but missing.
He opens his eyes and like looks at him. I need one. We need to try to wound one and not kill. The rest are free game. He aims at the one like that's on his ass.
The one that's actually chewing on me.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Go ahead and make that attack roll, baby.
Fuck, I've done an attack roll before, man.
You go to your weapons,
You just
and
go
then
to
you
your
can
weapons,
select
and
your
you should be able
weapons.
to choose which. You should be able to choose your big boy.
I have it. Do I just click it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no click.
Wait, no. If you go up to the quick menus and you click on weapons, it'll pull up
Then in
on
the
the chat, it'll a list of
yeah.
weapons that you have equipped and readied or whatever. And then you click on one of those in the chat log, same as skills.
Alright. I think I found it. Oh, how come it's a new fucking window?
What?
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, you hit.
Jesus.
You as you shoot, you like you've never fired a heavy weapon like this before. Usually you have bodyguards that do it. This time, because you didn't get as much protection, you brought the plasma projector. So you shoot it. You watch as it hits this target, and the zombie, just part of his body just melts away as the plasma disintegrates it.
That's terrifying. Since it's next to me.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
He's just as he saves him, he's like, I need one alive.
Graham, it is your turn.
Okay.
What?
And I am going to
Oh wait, no, I
target.
forgot
Yeah,
Solaris.
no,
I'm sorry.
it's me. Yeah, I'm
I-
like after Fastenbender is me.
Nope, you're right. I for some reason I skipped you. I don't know why.
No, it's all right.
I
I
wish
mean,
the
I'm
turn
almost dead.
order actually descended it in order. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm getting chomped on. I'd kind of like to do the old so this thing's not like continuously biting me, right? I'd like to kind of do a little bit of flavor of like I kind of like kick it off of me with my boot.
Like you were already shaking it off with the plasma ball hitting it.
Yeah.
It is now like completely off of you. Like it got spun
perfect.
around.
Yeah.
Almost.
Perfect. Then yeah, I'd like to after kicking it off with my boot, I would love to draw a Turnus and do it like just a big ass downward slice.
Okay, yeah.
Oof.
Fuck yeah. That's my
Yeah.
baby. And that was the one that was biting you?
That's the one that was biting me, yeah. And if his
Okay, yeah.
AC is less than 15, then he takes 5 additional shock damage.
You already killed him.
Yep.
With the main damage.
So one slice, it's just guts, like
Yeah.
berserk.
So again, as the zombie is cut in half, you see like a cloud of gas is the best way that you could approximate it. Release from its body.
Nice.
But yes, that zombie goes down for the count.
Okay.
And is not moving.
So now there's this one right next to me. I would love to would it be considered an on-turn action to try to like kick the one that's still next to me? Fucking just try to like push him back
I mean,
with a -2 penalty?
let's just do a straight do a punch roll with a -2 penalty, yeah.
Nice. Okay. Give me 1 sec here.
Add your strength modifier to it as well.
Perfect.
Because you're trying to use sheer force to like get him
Yeah.
the fuck away from you.
Exactly. Skills, we are looking for a punch with a -2 strength. Yes, that's a 2d6 -3 + 1, so -2. Nice.
Yeah, no, you do like you kick it with enough force that it stumbles backwards. It only stumbles backwards far enough to not be exactly in range.
Yeah,
But
that is all I want.
yeah.
And then I am going to, how much movement do I have in a turn? Is it static for, okay, so you can move up to 10 meters per turn. So 30 feet
30 feet, yeah.
per turn is
Good.
everybody.
Simple.
Yeah. So are these 5 foot squares?
Yeah, these are 5 foot squares.
Okay, I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, kind of try to draw them away. And yeah, let's see. Can I apparate my, well, I guess if it's a two-handed sword, I can't really like try to draw their attention by bringing out my solar knife, huh? Or maybe if I'm moving, can I kind of like
Read the sword knife description again.
yeah, so I can apparate it in my hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking for mechanic's sake, since it's a two-handed sword. I assume that it's a two-handed sword when I strike with it.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's like if you want the real cutting power of it, then it's
Yeah.
a two-handed sword. Like you're gutsing it.
Yeah.
But like the idea behind the solar dagger is cool. Like I'm letting the sword down from attack position. I'm summoning
Yeah.
the dagger.
Okay,
Cool,
perfect.
I've got it.
Yeah. So I'll do that and I'll be like, "Over here, you sons of bitches."
Got it.
And then that's the
Okay.
end of my turn.
Got it. Mr. Zomboni number 1 decides I'll take that bait and moves 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Just enough room. It's time for the old
Chompy
chow.
chomp chomp. Yep. Fuck
Ooh,
me.
does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Well, at least it's not a crit. So,
Yeah.
4 damage. How you feeling, buddy?
I am feeling it. I'm feeling like I would roughly be 1/3 of my health if I, were to put a number on it.
Yeah, if you were to put a number on it, on a scale of 1 to 10, you'd be at 3.3.
On a scale of 1 to 14, I'm at
Yeah.
about a 5.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That finishes that turns. Zombie number 3 was going to go for Fastenbender, but now that you've called its attention and it's got the bright light.
Perfect.
Wait. Did I miss one?
Get some.
Ooh, buddy.
This is what I want.
Ooh, buddy. Ooh.
Yes, and he fucking misses. All right, good.
Man, zombie number 3 is 2 for 0 right now.
Fuck yeah.
0 for 2, whatever, same thing. Fuck it.
Is that all you fucking got?
All right.
He's
Dr.
shit talking this
Fassbender.
hard.
You see the zombie turns to look at you, and then it's the bright light emanates in the background and immediately turns its attention back and runs that way. It's your turn.
Okay, and it's just those 2 left, right?
That we can see.
It's just those 2 left.
Does either look more fucked up than the other?
The first one, actually no.
Yeah, no.
No,
Neither of them have been hit.
They both look very
Which one,
nerdly.
Which one just hit and which one missed?
The one that's directly in front of me.
The one that's in front of you hit?
This
Yep.
one hit, yeah.
All right, he's going for that one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me that plasma.
It's all about the plasma, baby.
Hot as the sun and twice as hot coming out.
Fuck.
Ooh. Again, it's a heavy weapon, and you're
Wait.
still not.
Did we skip Graham?
I don't know.
Oh,
We did.
shit, we
We
did.
did Fastenbender, then me.
I don't understand the turn order at
Yeah,
all.
okay, so
No,
here
it's
it goes
supposed to be-
Fastenbender, then me, and then zombies, and then Graham, I think, is last,
No,
right?
it's Zombie
Well,
3, Fastenbender, Solaris,
Then
Graham.
someone move
Zombie
a
1.
5 to a 6 or to a 4. You can just click on it and change the value.
No, because Solaris
mean-
and Fastenbender have the same.
How's that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean
yeah.
that makes more sense. Like
Wait, can
I
I?
would know.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, you can move.
Yeah, that
Gotcha.
see perfect.
Shoot me,
And
god
then
damn
I
it.
think you could put the zombies in there too,
This is like reverse
unless if
order.
that's a secret thing. Well,
I mean-
because I'm last, right?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I can put one zombie in, so I'll just put the one before
I mean,
you
it's
guys.
no big deal. It's not a big deal.
Okay, there we go.
God damn,
I'm-
What?
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, and then do a shoot, which is weapon to just the first one that's right in front of the guy.
Yeah.
Burst. I don't understand burst. I thought that was mainly for
Burst.
I think you take a penalty, but you use more shots, so you do more damage.
Yeah, you do more damage with it. It's the same thing as the original Fallout system, where
Oh.
you get a
Mhm.
minus to accuracy, but a bonus to your damage.
I'm gonna not burst this one.
Okay.
Modifier 0 since I'm out of the whatever. And
He'll
Fuck.
hit it.
18 to
And
hit.
again, you shoot and it just melts onto its buddy. Gas releases and
Jesus
Fassbender,
Christ.
we're going back to you. There is one zombie left. It looks like it's about to pounce.
That one's yours.
I'm gonna go for the legs if I can.
You gonna call a shot?
Yeah, like I'm trying to wound here. I'm not trying to kill.
Are we doing penalties
5,
for called
10,
shots or
15, 20,
Yeah, we'll do a
25.
-2 due to your range.
Okay. Oh, can I get closer?
I mean, you can move 30
yeah,
feet.
you have move.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and make the shot.
This shot brought to you by plasma projectors.
You do hit it, and you melt. You went for the legs, but because of plasma, it melts most of its body. It's now
Jesus.
like ribs up is left of this monster. It's looking very fucked up.
Wait. Does like its whole bottom half just turn to liquid and then it becomes like a crawler as it...
You remember Fallout when you get the critical with the plasma and they just
Yeah, they turn to
into a
goo.
pile of
Yeah.
goo? That's more or less what happened. Was
Disgusting.
it like just eviscerated the legs and now there's just goo on the floor?
Disgusting.
Quick, try to subdue it.
Sounds good, Doc. I'm gonna attack it with
Solaris?
Solar with Eternus.
Okay.
Hold on 1 sec here. Let me get back to it. Where is my... Alright, weapons. There it is.
Yeah, I'll subdue it.
Yeah, no problem, Doc.
You do hit,
Oh, yeah.
and again, it just...
Dude, it's just a downward stab. I just
Yeah.
right through the fucking head meats.
Yeah, because he's right in front of you, so you don't have a lot of room to maneuver. So it's just grab, or whatever.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah. If
No!
it slumps to the floor and gaseous cloud releases, combat is done. Or is it?
Fassbender's gonna like run over and like I don't know, try to make it wake up. Like keep kicking it with.
It's okay, Daddy.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Can I I don't know how you want to do this, but can I grab Dr. Fassbender and bring him to his feet?
Yeah, Fassbender, do you want to move your token up to right here? I mean, I could do it, but I want you to do it. Yeah. So yeah, you can grab him.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull him up to his feet.
Do you want to resist Fassbender? Like he's trying to grab at you.
Oh yeah, he'd be resisting.
All right, so do we contest something?
Go ahead and make me. Actually, I would have it be a contested strength. So both of you roll 2d6 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
Ooh, just barely missed it. So yeah, you go to grab for him, and like you get a hold of his like. I'm assuming you're going for like the collar.
Yeah, like the collar, like right next to the collar of his shirt.
Yeah, you're trying to go for the collar, and you start tugging him up, but then he just rips it away from you.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
assuming Fassbender.
So Fassbender is trying to figure out like who was this. He's trying to figure out what caused this. So like, what's it wearing? You know, is this also homunculus?
Yeah, so standing over him, I'm going to apparate my solar knife so that way we have bright light.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put it between us. I'm going to go, Objective 1, Doc, keep you safe. Whatever is going on in here
It
is
was
none of...
completely subdued.
If you don't listen to me, then you're going to forfeit your contract. Because it's my job to keep you safe. It is not my job to keep your product safe. So the next time that you put my life in danger as much as you have, this job is over. Now,
While you're
I
doing that,
suggest...
As soon as you say that, like as you're saying that, you hear over the radio, package secured. She's sitting in the pod. We have more seismic readings. June, say something. And then you hear like June earlier when June was talking, like very confident. Now there's like a hesitation to his voice. This doesn't make sense. The nearest fault line on this planet, as far as everything goes, should be 200 clicks away. This doesn't make sense at all. I don't know what's going on, but you guys need to hurry up now.
Can we take a break?
Yeah, we can take a break.
That sounds
Nice.
like a good break.
So you guys have just finished evaporating, let's be honest, a bunch of plague zombies? Who knows? What do you do? Oh wait, no.
Yeah, we just got
Mr.
the radio.
Mr. Graham. You wanted to do
So-
something before break.
so while they were like arguing amongst the
Dead bodies.
amongst the like, oh, you should have saved that one, and I'm protecting you, blah blah blah. You would hear these like big heavy thuds of like thump, and then thump, and then a final like knee, like I don't know, like gear rustling, and then a gun falling on the stacked bodies that I had just set up. All right, if you're not done if you're done arguing, you can open up that other door and we can take care of the other one. As I would have stacked up these bodies into a like.
Oh, the dead scientist, the decaying
Mhm.
scientist. Got it. I
The
thought you
other
meant the
one.
zombie bodies. I'm like, there is no bodies.
No, just just these ones to put like a what do you call it? Like sandbags, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you put him in a pyramid?
Yeah.
All right. Fossenbinder scowls and takes as much notes as he can with his camera. So just kind of like, focusing on everything, trying to get blood samples and all that, just quickly, and then system.
Yes, sir.
Where would be the power facility to restore power?
Near the southern quadrant, there should be a smaller room by itself.
I suggest we turn the power back on the facility and get all systems back online. Then we can see where we're going.
Is System going to respond to that?
He was talking to Solaris.
I
Oh,
kind of figured he'd talk to you two.
so Solaris was making his way to the other
Downtown.
door with the other life form that he was told about by Dr. Graham.
Okay.
He's going to turn around and look at Fassbender. He's going to go, yeah, I agree. But first, I'm going to try my damnedest to make sure that you're safe from any and all threats that could possibly be in this area. And he says that with that sneery smile. You can stay within 3 steps if you want, Doc. Like, and he's fucked up, by the way. Like, he's got, like, chunks out of his arm He's like covered in whatever the fuck that they had inside of them.
Yeah.
And he's got his sword kind of like cloud stripe style across his back, and he's using his solar knife as like a fucking torch at this point.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna fucking
After thinking for a while and looking at his wounds, he also starts recording the time and date.
He like
And kind
slowly
of like
brings up his
looks
camera
looks at
pen.
Solaris. How would you say you're feeling, Solaris?
irritable,
Ah,
tired,
first
got a
infected
pain in my
symptoms
arm.
are irritability.
Do we have anything to wrap that up? I don't
5,
want any
10,
extra
15, 20,
contagion
25,
getting in
30,
there.
35, 40.
I assume this door, like the compad on it, just says like locked and sealed with a big like hologram
compad's
red
just-
lock.
The compads are all turned off
Okay.
on like each door on the door. Yeah. Dead. Sorry.
Dr. Graham, could I possibly do my job?
Right. Come over and hack into it. And
He's
see if
gonna-
it'll-
He's gonna whisper while you're doing this. Does that seem fucking weird to you? He wants to
keep-
get fucking alive?
Yeah, biological weapons. Not the first time anyone's thought of it.
Go ahead and make me a program check with your intelligence or wisdom, whichever is better.
I'm gonna get my sword ready. Almost like a baseball bat. You just hear him like.
Mhm.
I feel like there's like leather wrappings, like old.
Fuck is my character sheet? Okay. Oh, that's right. Skills, block, and then program. 0
Wonk.
modifier with intelligence.
It's the only way.
Yeah. Due to your experience with the other combat, like this is just easy. You already knew all the all the areas. You just beep 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 beep. Door opens up. Oh god damn it. No, I'm on the right fucking level.
Level. There's only one level.
Right there. Right there.
Okay.
As soon as the door opens, you see right out of the corner of your eye, there's a zombie. And as soon as the door slides open, the zombie immediately turns to look at you.
Could I possibly put the sword in front of me, like I'm defending, like trying to keep him at like from entering, or from like crossing the threshold?
Yeah.
Hold the defense in the doorway, perhaps.
I mean, I'm trying to defend against like if we're not in. This is obviously a surprise, right? My reaction is try to I assume this sword is bigger than the doorway.
Oh, so you're like instead of trying to swing downward, you're
Yeah,
trying
no,
to.
I'm using it like the blunt side of it to literally like stop him from coming through the doorway. Like the flat side, like almost like
There's
a
no
board.
flat side. It's a double-bladed sword.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's got a broadside, right?
Oh yeah, no, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
I
I'm
see,
trying
I
to
see.
use the broadside to stop progress. If it's gonna come
Okay,
trying
so
to get
like
through.
you want to like hold it across the door and then have him be like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. That's actually really fucking good job. Yeah. No, so yeah, like he immediately moves closer and like he tries to get past the sword, but no brain. So he's like trying to reach out. He's trying to bite, and it's just nowhere near you. Like
Just hearing the teeth click.
A few times he's getting close to your arm,
Yeah.
but like you're like you move your arm just a little bit to the left or just a little bit to the right.
Can't
He-
hold on
like, he
forever,
can't get it.
Doc.
I would shoot.
Yeah, I'd shoot as well.
Both of you guys just, oh god. It's like what is that?
I was thinking, I would like if your sword wasn't like an energy sword or something, I would like prop the gun barrel on the
Yes.
sharp part of the blade
Fuck yeah.
and like use it as a rest to shoot.
Works for me.
Ooh. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll your weapon attack.
Okay. First, no. Not
So
first.
there's no concussion, right? Of like a shell. There's no explosion with these things. What's the sound that it makes when a
I would
mag
think it's
rifle shoots?
like you've seen like those homemade like magnet launchers, like where you
Oh,
can take
okay.
a all steel bearing
Yeah.
and then it like
Yeah.
runs down like magnets,
Yeah.
and it just like
It's a railgun.
it's a railgun. Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't
So
make any like sound. Okay, good. Because I'm thinking like if there's a boom, that it's gonna give me like tinnitus being like right next to my fucking
Well,
face.
This isn't Archer.
I think it still breaks the sound barrier, so it would still be loud.
Oh, you just hear a thack, like
Yeah.
the sound of air displacement.
Yeah, like a whirling from the battery charging up, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, your shot hits immediately, like, because it's so high, and like his, I'm assuming that you have it like arm's length, so he can't like fully reach out. But because you have it so high, like it just blasts off most of his most of the right side of his body. He's still moving, but like now he's definitely like missing, like his other arm is hanging by tendons, if anything. It seems like magic is more or less holding it up. Like the physics don't fucking make sense here.
Look,
That
man,
arm should
as long as his brainstem is intact, that's it, and some of his
Yeah.
spine to get to the rest of his body.
Fuck, I'm reloading.
I did mine.
And then
make a dexterity, make a physical save for me.
Solaris.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
So, Fast and Bender, you luckily, like, you shoot the plasma projector, and you like, Solaris has heard it 2 times already, so he knows that's right behind me. Moves out of the way just in time, and the rest of the zombie just melts.
It's a super cool neck turn. Just as you see this, like, my head gets replaced with like this green glowing wall. I'm just goo pile.
Yeah.
Because now we're all badasses in fucking 90s action movies.
No, my guy looks very regretful.
So you look at that. When we all work together, we all get the mission accomplished.
This is a terrible affront to science.
She blinded me with science.
with science.
Shit for that.
Fuck, now I have to listen to that song later. Shit.
So I'm gonna walk in and
I'm
I'm gonna walk in and accidentally like kick the foot of this heap on the floor.
Yeah.
Just fucking. There's more. Bring the torch knife back out. Just like, I feel like it. Does this thing have more of a glow than like a glow stick? I feel like the
I would
big
say, like I said, it, like, when you summon it, you are more or less like, it's Solaris's blade. It's like holding a lamp in your arm, in your hand. Like, it's just light for 30 feet.
Sweet. Then yeah, I'm gonna almost completely disregard the body because now I've seen like fucking 8 of them. Like, I'm just gonna walk past and I'm gonna survey the surroundings in this room. What is this room?
This is the secondary. This is the internal security. So
Graham.
fuck. Yes, Graham. What are you doing?
I would go in and see what that terminal is.
So you see,
whatever this. If I not knowing the room, I just like, what's this?
So you turn to the right and you see like a gun rack. There's no more guns. There's still like a little bit of like physical, like kinetic ammo, but none of the guns are in there. Like, obviously, it's been like, the door is still left ajar. But like, obviously they grabbed all the guns. There's still some ammo that's like like they have boxes of ammunition still in there. that haven't been loaded up, but
I will
there's no
take the
weapons
ammo
left.
then, and then
Okay.
reload my gun.
Yeah, it's not.
If it is the right ammo. If it's
No,
not,
it's like these are like assault rifle rounds.
Conventional
They're not.
rounds.
Yeah.
okay, all right, then I'll still reload my well, the magazine's 15 shots, so I got 10 shots left.
Okay.
Um, and then if there's nothing, can I do like a notice for like looking in the room, or
Let's check what.
what would that be?
Well, give me a second. Fastenbender, what are you doing?
He's checking out this body, seeing any differences with this one compared to the other ones.
It's the same as the first body that you guys found, except this one there's only one. You can tell already that there's just one set of claw marks, and they're straight over the heart, and like you can still see the heart, and there's like claw like a sharp fingernail has ripped through them.
He's looking for any identification.
You find identification. It's covered in dried blood. You have to find a place to wash it.
All right, he takes the identification.
Okay. Solaris, what were you looking for? You're just taking in the surroundings?
I was actually gonna look at the desk,
Okay.
see if there was like any extra key cards, anything that's gonna help open doors. Maybe a typewriter ribbon, a green herb.
Yeah, there's a green and red herb. If you mix them together, you'll get better healing.
Fuck yeah,
Nice.
dude! Give me that yellow herb.
You need to mix them together, and you don't have enough inventory space for that,
Fuck.
though.
Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna have to drop your gun, too.
Yeah.
Well, good thing I don't have a gun.
There's no typewriter ribbon, so you can't save.
Fuck. Okay. Well, yeah. What do I gotta do to search through this desk here?
Make me a notice check.
Okay.
With intelligence.
Tell him intelligence. That's never gonna get old for me. I'm sure it's gonna get old for literally everybody else.
Yeah, you start rifling through the desk. You don't see any extra identification. You do see like there's armory reports of like checking out ammunition, checking out guns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then for most of the log, it's normal stuff. At the end, it just says, "We're fucked. Everything goes." That's it.
Hey Doc, is this a technical term? I don't know why I just channeled Codex. Doc, is this a technical term? And he's gonna like pull up the
One
paper
moment.
that says we're fucked. He's gonna put it on the desk and he's going to head to the door and just kind of like listen and look around, make sure there's no like, I don't know, building settling. Can I feel or hear any of these rumblings that June was mentioning?
You've been feeling like. Everyone, make me a notice check. With wisdom.
Skill. Wait, how? Oh, that's why. I can't fucking see. Notice with wisdom. 7.
All three of you. You've been noticing a rumbling the entire time. Without thinking about it, you've just misplaced it as those are the generators. But now this rumbling, this is too big of a rumbling in the building to be a generator. There is something going on.
Okay.
Fastenbender, you recall feeling this at some point in time, but you can't recall where. But you remember this feeling from another facility that went wrong.
I feel it coming. So he brings the badge up, sees the notes that
Solaris.
Solaris was talking about. Not very antiquated, isn't it? And then he feels the rumblings, and he kind of like looks up, like he's lost in his memories. Then he kind
Yeah.
of shakes his head and looks around the room, like looking for some type of cleaner or antiseptic or antibacterial.
You see polishing oil as well as gun oil used to maintain like the barrels and stuff like that.
All right, he
Grease, that's what I
grabs
mean.
he grabs the first thing to wash off the blood from the badge.
Cleaning. Oh, okay.
Polishing oil?
Would that not work?
He said polishing oil and then gun oil or gun grease.
Yeah. It would make it nice and shiny blood. Like this is
Is that
like,
like
so
the
if
little
you've
can
ever-
of shoe polish?
kind of like it would be for oh, what would be the best way? I was looking for grease originally, and that's why I said polishing oil, but no, it would be like to make metal. Wait, what the fuck is that?
It's beyond 20. Yeah, I wouldn't click on that. You're muted.
I just used a holy symbol. Go ahead. Sorry about that. I didn't
You
mean
pull out
to
your
do
gun and pray to it.
that.
Oh, Omnisaya, please bless us upon this day.
Just trying to
Jesus.
remove these characters are
But no, so yeah, like polishing, you would know that polishing oil is just used to like make the appearance of the guns look like brand new, the metal and everything on it. It wouldn't do much to clean the badge. Like again, if you've ever cut yourself and you let the if you let the cut just like heal itself, it gets like caked on and you have to like scrub it off. That's what this blood is at this point on the badge. It's been
Okay.
35 days.
He's gonna try to spit on it.
Give me an exert roll with strength.
What's exert? I'm not seeing exert here.
It's a skill.
Oh.
Scrubbing. You get a bit more cleaned off. You can actually read the name now. It belongs to a Thomas. It belongs to a Thomas Roosevelt.
That's all it says is Thomas Roosevelt.
Yeah, Thomas Roosevelt, and you can see security. Like it's supposed to say security, but it gets cut off at the Y. There's like you can't get that blood off right now.
That's just what I feared. He puts the badge away.
Okay.
Sure. What is it? Are we ready to go to the power?
Uh, yeah, I think we ought to get out of here because didn't they acquire the thing that we were picking up, and it's getting awfully scary and rumbly in this building.
Yes, I need to activate the power though. I don't know what else is happening here, but there's a will, there's a way.
Out of game wasn't the pilot that we were in comms with saying that they had received the package or something.
Yeah, she said. She had said that she had received the package.
Okay. Um,
You mean like the package as in the person that we sent up, or as in whatever these two doctors were here to find?
You did send up a body,
I did.
so
So they received the person that we sent up there.
hmm.
Solaris doesn't know why we're here. He just knows that he's supposed to keep you guys relatively safe, specifically him. So that's up to you guys to.
I'm gonna guess this is the battery vault.
System, what room is this?
Which room?
The-
The room that you guys are in front of.
Yeah.
I
mean, I have the schematics. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah. No. System comes over and says, "You're currently standing before the power bank, sir.
And to my left,
Perfect.
To your left is the head researcher's office."
That could also. On. Fuck. Hang on.
Pink creepy
Doctor
perv. That's what
Dr.
your voice was.
Dr. Graham.
Yeah.
If that's the if that's the battery backup room, maybe, or the
Yes, and possibly the head researcher's room would be of great importance to what is going on here.
right. Doc, could you open up that power room over there?
On it.
Is this shut down? The like the compads, all of these compads are offline besides like local
Every
hacking.
compad is
Okay.
Yeah, every compad is offline.
Okay.
Go ahead and make me a program check with your intelligence again.
Oof.
Big oof and chat, boys.
This
you-
one's got a really difficult mini game where you have to match up corresponding words to form a
Yeah,
sentence.
for some
and
reason,
there's-
for some reason, it's making you play pipe dream, and fuck, you suck at that game. Goddamn,
I suck at that game.
it tells you
Mm.
1 out of 3 attempts failed.
I
try?
can try this 2 more times, and then I'm shut out if anyone else wants to give it a go. But
I think that you would be our best
yeah,
option.
that's what I thought.
I mean,
Big
I could-
big money, no whammies. As
I could
Bob
try
Barker,
to cut the door out, but that's about it.
a little bit better.
It's still like you're doing better this time with the hacking, but this door seems to be a different code than the other two.
Switch the code. I almost saw it. One more.
One more chance.
Nope. Switch the code again.
Wait, are you a fucking expert?
Nope.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It says 3 out of 3 attempts, and you just see red on
Beep.
your
Burn it out.
All right. Doc,
So now no one else can try.
Doc,
Not the hacking route.
I hate to ask you to do this after watching whatever that was. You mind opening up this head researcher's door? Or trying?
I think he's
Mr.
talking.
Graham.
Oh, me? Yeah.
You're
I
the
thought
you're the
talk-
hacky boy.
I thought you were
Are
talking
you still
to.
just staring at that body, Fastenbinder?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. He moved
Fastenbender
over.
would, after he failed, I don't know, try to be using his key card or something to get in that room.
What room?
You wanna
Wait,
move
wait,
your-
wait.
you wanna-
He's talking about on the map on Roll20. Your token is
Yeah,
not
you want to
moving.
move your mini? You just staring at the body? Yeah, she did some better hacking, that boy.
Yeah.
9?
Yeah, the door, the head officer's, the head researcher's, door opens up.
Oh, God.
Unfortunately, like the you know that using the security badge should work, but unfortunately the compad's just offline right now. Fastenbender for the power room.
9.
All right. And then I'm gonna take a
I'll back
step
up.
in.
Okay. You see on this table, the same picture of the hologram, the system hologram from the main table, from the forward table as well. You see a dead body in the corner. He had a pistol on him, and there's red blood splatters on the wall right where he was
Behind him?
laying at. Right where he's laying it at.
Oh, just on the ground?
No, so he is pointing this way. The blood splatters are right there.
So right
On that
behind
wall.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was. Yeah.
You said
gotcha.
behind him, and I thought you meant like south of him, and I'm like, no, he's too far away from that wall.
No. Just behind wherever. Yeah, I gotcha. I get that. So I'm gonna walk in. System
You also
does.
see like a 6 computer monitors on the desk. They're all turned on right next to system, in front of the chair.
System, does this console have more administrative abilities?
The console wouldn't. The computer wouldn't have any administrative abilities that I don't myself. I'm doing as much as I can with as little power as I have.
Okay.
That's why we need that power.
I'm gonna go over and rifle through the old body, see what we got.
Okay, yeah. You see like a security badge around his neck.
I am ripping that one off.
Yeah. It's like there's a little bit of blood splatter on the right hand side of the badge, but not a
Yeah.
whole lot because
Okay.
that way. But
Yeah.
yeah, so it says on there. Oh fuck, I forgot the name already. It says Anton
Chekhov? Or
yeah.
Are you talking
Whatever.
about who was
No.
last login? Last login was Grisha Anton.
Oh yeah, no, it's Grisha Anton. Never
Okay.
mind. I thought Anton was the first name for some reason. Fuck.
that's because that's Fafnir's bad boy. Okay. Well, don't care about the name tag. I got the security badge. And those are the only things besides the gun on the floor.
And the computer on the desk, yep.
Computer on the desk. All right, I'm gonna get up, walk out of the room, look at the two of them. It's clear. Only thing in there was the security badge, a gun, and I don't know. That's about it.
Fossman is going to go in there.
Move that mini.
System, there's nothing else you can pull up on what was happening in this room last.
I'm afraid I don't have
Also-
clearance to. I don't have any access to the security footage, sir.
He checks Grisha's body, looks for a possible way of death. Also checks if she has any markings on her as well.
It's a he.
He. So.
And yeah, as you're looking through the body, you can see the right side of the head has exploded outwards. The left side of the head has a single point of entry.
And there's a
You
gun.
can assume the worst.
There's a gun on that side with the single point of entry.
Okay.
Shot himself in the head.
Yeah. Looks for anything written down, like a note.
You don't see anything written down on his body.
Takes his badge.
I already took it.
Do you mind? As he reaches out for the badge.
Wait, are you in the room? Or did you?
I was,
Yeah, he's.
and then
Oh.
if his badge was gone, he'd leave.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. As you're coming out, Solaris would be like, System,
Yes, sir.
could you divert just enough power to power on this control panel here momentarily?
That would shut me offline.
You have enough power for 3 years, running at minimum. Just enough for this control panel to use the security badge once.
Oh, just a security panel. I think I can. Give me one moment. I'm rerouting systems. After about 5 seconds, all the lights go off. And then there's a red light in front of you. And it goes, locked out. Please talk to system administrator or present ID badge.
As soon as he does that, I'm using the NFC chip on the ID badge that I have, and I'm putting it to the fucking control panel.
Okay. Yeah, as soon as you do, you hear a hiss, and then the door goes open for a second and then stops.
Perfect. That's all I need. System, please return power as you previously had it. And then he hands the badge to Fastenbender.
the lights come on, but they're a lot dimmer now.
Yep.
Whereas like it was kind of gray around you guys earlier. Now it's like really dark gray.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can barely see 10 feet in front of you. Kind
Oh
of.
yeah.
He tries to open the door more.
Fastenbender's going to?
Yeah. If you didn't.
I mean, if you're gonna cut right in there and do it, then by all means, Solaris will step back and watch. Like, cause he got him, he was standing in front, and I just didn't get enough time to ask him.
I thought you were done. Like, here's the badge back. My action.
No, I gave you the badge back because you requested it, and I don't have a use for it anymore.
Yeah. He takes it
Okay.
and adds it to the rest of his badges.
Okay.
All right. Is there a possibility of me hopefully doing the old miracle? And
Go ahead and roll that exert with strength.
okay, here we go,
with
boys.
With a -1.
All right.
Can I help him?
Are you strong?
Not really.
Yeah.
He is gripping the door.
Like deadlift
fully gripping
stance.
it. Where are you going to grip it? It's not deadlift. It's like it's moving to the side. So you're like trying to grip it. And
yeah. So I would just kind of go lower than him and try to pull it.
Yeah, you got to be right under my leg because I'm holding onto it. And I'm gonna try to push off with my leg. So you're gonna have to be like right.
So you're gonna try and
taint side.
You're going to try and assist.
Yeah, you guys should like scissor just the opposite ways.
Yeah.
Legs pushed.
Yeah. That might help.
The most efficient.
So you're trying to help. You're trying to perform the help action. Okay, you go ahead and make me a exert check with your strength modifier -2.
Me?
Yes. Oh no, I'm telling you -2 when I just make the threshold higher. Stupid me.
No, it's to show that the player is having a difficult time, not that the task itself is any higher or is any harder.
Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough.
Please don't give me a -3 now. What? A pilot check?
Did it
Fuck.
do it twice? Oh, okay.
You did it right the first time.
So it automatically like put me back to the beginning, so I just clicked through again.
Oh.
I don't know why I did pilot.
I'm gonna steer this door open.
Maybe-
I swear to God.
Yeah, maybe you accidentally clicked one and then the other, so it had the menu stacked up on top of each other on accident.
Oh, might have, yeah.
So a -1 or -2.
You have a -1. You have a -1, yes.
Whoops! Ooh, let me not.
You do
fuck
have
myself.
you do have someone who is slipping right at your feet, trying to help you open this door.
Yeah.
But still just a -1.
And strength. Oh, I'm a big boy. I wipe my own ass.
It takes you a good like 2 minutes to like you're
fuck
grabbing
yeah, it
the
does.
door and you're like moving a little bit, and then like you have to let go and like let your hands
Oh yeah.
rest a bit, and then again, but eventually you do get it open. In front of you, you see 3 gigantic generators.
I am walking inside. And then I'm stepping back out. Wait, no, I have to look. I walk inside, I look to my right and I look to my left with the solar knife out.
There is nothing there.
Now I'm gonna step back out and I'm gonna go, Dr. Graham, I believe that is your expertise.
We'll see.
Please don't fuck this up.
Sorry.
I'll do the squid thing on the first terminal directly in front of the door. Just
The old
check
line
that
shunt.
Yeah, and see what's the issue with this one and if I can correct it.
Yeah, so the 3 generators have cabling connecting them all. Over and over, you're watching as they keep trying to cycle power, but they're just not moving at all. You can hear the machinery moving, but like it's like a car trying to turn itself over. Like you're hearing something trying to move, but it's just not doing enough.
So it'd be like a mechanical thing, or
Possibly. Why don't you make me that hacky hack check with your programming,
hacky,
baby?
hacky hack. Could I get
Hacky hack.
Spirit to assist on this? I don't know how that would work with a roll.
Yeah, you could ask Spirit to assist you.
Hacky hack.
Give me 1 second here. I'm going to I'm going to roll their roll.
Fix, exert. Hack is program, correct? Or is that a different?
Yeah, it's programmed.
Oh, okay.
You get a +1 as
Value.
well to your ability.
Hell yeah. So wait, let me go back. I'll put that into my cancel program modifier +1. Intelligence. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe. I mean,
So like you get the panel started. You start seeing lines of codes and make me a note check with intelligence as well.
skills. No.
Does it sound like it's trying to turn over but not getting like the ability to?
Give me 1 second here. Let's see.
Hmm.
You're seeing lines of code and it's looking familiar, but you just like it's far enough out of your reach that you just can't like decipher it good enough. And like even with Spirit trying to help you, it just like both of you guys are getting stumped here. Make me a no check, Solaris.
Oh shit.
I mean a notice check with your wisdom.
My big fucking mouth again. All right.
So it sounds like it is it sounds like it would be able to start up, but there's something that's causing it to not like fully. Oh god, it's hard to explain. Not fully start. Like it's right there. It's right on the verge of starting, but it's just for some reason it can't. You wouldn't know though that it's not a mechanical problem. It sounds like all the machinery is working fine. It just sounds like there might be something wrong with the computer controlling it.
Maybe we just don't have enough power anymore.
to start up the to start up the power, it shouldn't have anything to do with the computer.
I mean, Doc, this isn't like a combustion engine.
I will admit my doctorate wasn't on mechanicals.
Well,
He
Machinery.
goes up. Yeah. Machinery.
no. Mechanicals.
Yeah, mechanicals. Those goddamn mechanicals, I swear to God, they're taking their jobs.
If it was based on mechanicals, he would have known it was machinery, you see, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
What were you gonna do, Fastenbinder?
He's gonna go up to like the power, the source, right? Generator.
The control panel that they're all at?
Yeah.
Okay.
System.
Yes, sir.
Why won't this stop?
I don't know. I can't see anything in that room.
He's gonna try to start it.
How?
System, fix yourself.
I don't know.
Yeah. System.
Fix all my problems, please.
Control Alt Delete. Restart, please. What was that, Fastenbinder?
He wants to try to start it.
Yeah. So you're just trying to like work through the computer code?
Yeah.
Okay. Make me a program check with your intelligence.
Yeah, he might be able to logic through it. He is a doctor.
And this is my facility.
Well, besides 5 years ago.
Wait, what am I rolling at? No?
Program.
Program. Whammy.
Wait, what the
Damn.
fuck is a +1 from?
No, you gotta.
Program.
No. See, he keeps.
You
So
already
he
got it.
adds the modifier, and then he uses program plus intelligence. That's what I asked that last time that we
When I
played.
don't add the 1, I look at it and it doesn't add the 1.
It does
It
add the
does.
1. It does add the 1. The modifier that it asks you for is any extra bonus ones that the Space Master gives you.
Yeah, it's going 6 + 6 + 1 + 1.
So
+1.
regardless,
It's
it's a
14.
14. Yeah.
Yeah, 14's good.
Yeah.
He rolled 2. That's a crit. That's 2 6s.
Yep.
We're not freaking out about this.
No.
Well,
We're not.
fuck.
You do eventually get the power started. Somehow through your maniacal toxic fumes that you've been snorting from all these zombies all day.
Eh.
You get the power started.
Meanwhile,
see
I'm
as all
tripping
the
balls.
lights one by one
Just had
start.
to turn it off.
This
back
would be a
on.
great
turning
drug.
And then you hear every door open.
It's like that one
Fuck.
guy.
Fuck.
Like
Fuck.
everyone's been working on the machine,
Fuck.
and then the one guy comes in and slaps it when it
Marines.
turns on.
Right. You idiots! Use your brain. Don't tell me how to use my brain. So
we
all the doors
are
open.
Finally,
You
the
hear-
power.
You hear
We are leaving.
as each door in the facility, it gets fainter and fainter as each door begins to open up, and the lights overhead, you hear as each light begins to light up, and they're bright. This looks like a sterile environment. Bright.
System activate security level. Lock down all doors.
I can't let you do that, Doctor.
System does not respond.
System.
You get no response.
Graham,
Let's
You gotta
guys
hack the
go.
system. We gotta get the fuck out of here now, Doctor. We are leaving
It
now.
might be in a state of reboot.
Can I pick him up? I'm gonna pick him up. I'm going to lift up Dr.
Do you
Fassbender.
try to resist?
No,
Yep, I'm just hoisting him up.
he's still talking though.
That's fine. He said no.
You hear
The system's probably in a state of rebooting itself, but we just give it some time.
on the mic. What the fuck just happened? And then you hear Titanus. We have Titanus Dome on us. And you feel a much larger rumble. Everyone make me a physical save, please.
Oh my god. Thank God.
Wow.
Dr. Graham, you fall on your ass. Dr. Fassbender,
I'm being carried.
Yeah, I was holding him up.
You somehow fall off.
Ah!
Grabbing him by his fucking collar, and I'm dragging him until I get to the point where I'm getting to Dr. Graham, who is fucking 20 goddamn feet away. I'm gonna try to just like lift them both up.
Jesus, you're
Dude,
that strong?
I'm a heavy, baby. I'm a heavy.
I mean, like, they just fell down. They can get back up.
That's fine.
No, save me.
I'm assisting them in getting back up. We are getting
I
out
wanna
of
do
here.
a cool shooting scene where you're dragging me on my butt and I'm shooting at them.
Marines, we are leaving. I don't think you understand. We are going now.
Give me
Yeah,
1 second here. Do.
Kyle, will you move Fassbender over to my right?
As the doors all hiss open,
Son of a bitch.
you hear like almost a scream, and you see a woman with like clean except for a smear of green. You see a woman with clean scrubs on and wings behind her, and she comes out of the door with everyone make me a notice check actually real quick.
God damn it. Where are you, you son of a bitch? With intelligence, wisdom?
Either or.
I see nothing. In fact, I go blind. Yay.
Notice. Intelligence. I also see nothing.
Fastenbender, you know the subject. This is subject X00. This was the first fully cloned Angelus Libre. The only proper clone that you guys have gotten from this facility. You
I
see
knew
her
you'd
come
make
out,
it.
and she has in her hand a spear that seems to be made out of shimmering light. It's shining bluish and grayish at the very tip. She stares to see you three
As soon
and
as
just stares wide-eyed.
Let's go
When I
to
see her-
me.
I'm
And she
going
just-
to
you-
use authority. I'm gonna attempt. Sorry, to use authority.
Go ahead. Also,
Back in your cage.
Go ahead and make your authority roll. Also, everyone make a mental save here, please.
That's a lead?
No, there
right?
is a. I believe there's authority as well.
No, I think this administrate or
Oh
administer.
no, yeah.
but-
Administer. No. Yeah, it would be a lead.
It's
Fuck, I failed.
Same.
Solaris and Graham, you start. Both of you take 1 point of damage. You start
Fuck.
bleeding from the nose as you hear in your head, "You've awoken it. We're not going to make it out alive. You
Why are we standing here? Come on.
Also,
Waiting
fast
for my
and
action.
Bender. I need you to make a mental
I
save,
don't know
please.
how I do this authority roll.
It's lead.
It's lead. It's not authority.
Yeah.
That's literally what
So-
it's class ability authority.
Your class ability is authority, right? What does it
Wait.
does it say?
Wait, is it?
It's called
That's the one thing you gave me. Is
the
authority.
ability is called authority.
Let me take a look here.
Once
Just-
per day, you can make a request from an NPC who's not openly hostile to you, rolling a charisma lead skill check at the difficulty of the NPC's
Lead.
Right there. Yeah, lead.
Lead.
Charisma, lead,
So,
So-
I literally just click lead.
and then use
With
your
your-
charisma ability.
Yep.
And what's the DC?
That's what he makes it.
Oh.
It says it's the morale score.
Wait, so I have to beat a 10 then? With
If the character's
Well,
not
he's beating
hostile.
a DC set by the NPC's morale.
what the fuck is morale?
It's
Oh, so
how willing they are to listen.
Is that just flavor for like their charisma save?
I have no idea.
No, I
I'm
mean
just gonna say that she accepts and she starts running towards you guys. But
Oh,
there's
scary still.
there's pure dread on her face as she runs your way.
no fucking shit there is.
Selena!
What?
I don't know. I named her Selena.
No.
She doesn't have a name.
Yes, she does.
XX. what
Do
was it?
you Nobody Dan, you realize who this is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We've been playing for
it's
10
Angel
weeks.
Face.
Yeah.
11 weeks. Thank you very
Yeah,
fucking
sorry,
much.
11 weeks. The one that you have been like hitting on and
Constantly.
like sexually
All right,
harassing
guys, I literally just need to know what number. it
who
was.
she is.
Her number is X. Fastenbender would know her as X00. He doesn't. You don't care about these people. Like, it's a clone.
Yeah.
Cool. I moved on to the next project now. Fuck it.
Zo. Okay, so X00. You will halt.
Oh, you want her to stop?
What?
Yeah, I mean, if I passed the authority,
Okay, I now need to know how to do morale because she's not going to stop.
Okay, it says to make a morale check, NPCs roll 2d6. If it's equal or less than their moral score or their morale score, then they keep fighting. Otherwise,
Yeah,
they
'cause
flee, withdraw, or surrender.
Literally, what it reads is it's like charm person. Basically, I can make them do anything that's not harmful to themselves.
Staying is definitely
Staying
harmful.
right here is harmful to her, in her opinion. And to
Is-
your guys' opinion as well. Yes.
Yeah, the place is coming down.
She just came out and said, "You have awoken it. We are doomed."
Oh
She's
my
not going to
God.
stay still.
This is terrifying. I'm so stressed out right now.
I
don't
didn't interpret that as that.
Okay,
I don't see morale. Whatever.
you have her as a PC, right? You have to switch her to an NPC in her character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have to pull up the fucking other game. Who cares?
Yeah, fuck it. There's no way she's gonna stay. Not after she just told us that there's ominous fucking intent.
Okay, I didn't interpret it as that.
Yeah.
When she came out and said we're all dead.
Yeah, I thought she was just threatening us.
No, she said we're all dead. There's no way we can get out.
All right, I get it. Then if he passed, his command would be to lead ahead.
You see her unfurl her wings. Solaris, you get when you see her wings unfurl, like they're at least 3 times her body size, and she just like doesn't even fly. She hovers across the floor towards the exit elevator.
Yeah. Okay. We're running. I mean, I'm running.
Yeah.
There first.
Fucking Audi.
I mean, 30 feet at a time.
Just run forward.
Okay. Good. Yep.
Okay, so you
I'm
all
hitting
get
the
to the
elevator
elevator.
button.
Yeah, it is currently down. So you all get on board, and she gets in the elevator, like her feet touch the bottom, and then she just flies up
Yep. Cool.
through the freight shaft. And the elevator starts making its way up. The tremors are getting louder and louder, and then you all hear an explosion. Everyone make me another mental save.
Say
Fuck.
stop.
Oh, thank God.
Nice, dude. Samesies again.
Damn.
God damn. Good job. You all hear in your head a sight, like a scream. It reverberates. It doesn't mess with you at all, but like you hear it very loudly. Then again, another one, like maybe a few minutes later. Eventually the elevator gets to the top and you hear an explosion as the doors open.
Like the exit
You
doors?
see, yes, as the doors open, you hear explosion off to the left,
Okay.
out in the open area.
Oh, are we getting back
You
into
are-
the shuttle to get back up? Is that what we have to do, or was that a drop pod that doesn't get to leave the planet?
You don't know.
I'm leading us
But you're
to the
assuming,
fucking,
are assuming so.
Yeah. What's to the left? As we're like, I assume we're not just gonna stand in there and wait. We're all booking it,
I hope
right?
the explosion
Right,
stops
guys?
soon.
Yeah, I'm fucking going
Yeah.
for it.
Come on, man. My
As you
fucking heart
all
rate
run-
check. Let's go.
As you all run out of the elevator, you look to the left. You see when I say gigantic, Godzilla ain't got shit on this bitch. It is a gigantic fucking lizard coming, like swiping down with these massive razor sharp claws against a black and blue mech. You see the cockpit open. The right arm gets shredded off. You see the minigun like just tear into pieces. And then the cockpit covering falls off. You see the pilot with like half of his body like torn almost from him. There's a few tendons and bones keeping the right side of his body there as he tries to stab the monster with a spear. And then you hear an explosive roar above you. As you look up, you see the BMS Orion coming into orbit, and immediately opens fire. You see gigantic explosions go against the back of this monster. And then, as it falls, you watch the mech fall afterwards. Then you hear over loudspeaker as like you've seen the movies where they're like on the helicopter, like get in the ship, come on.
Yeah.
You hear that, and you see the ship start landing. Underneath you, you feel more rumbling happening, but this time it's not the same rumbling that was happening earlier. This time it's like big booms, like boom, one after another. Out of the elevator shaft, you see fire escape. Excuse me, goddamn. Fuck. You can take that out after post, right?
Yeah.
Oh god, excuse me.
And that one.
Yeah, thank you.
You want a third one?
No, we should be fine.
All right.
Eventually the ship lands. This ship is about as big as, it's almost like a kilometer long. You see a giant landing ramp come down. Off of it you see a hover truck move out of it. And 3 people are on the back of it, like gripping onto the side of it as it speeds towards the mech. And then you hear over the radio, "Get your asses on board the ship now. We're taking off as soon as we can."
Yeah.
The ship is about the landing ramp is about 500 feet away from you. You have you can just run to it.
I mean, yeah.
I run.
I'm making
Actually,
sure
then I
that I'm
turn
the last
around
one.
and I got this, guys. Go.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm in the back, so I'm shoving him forward.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Fucking run. As you guys are running, the angelic being before you that was flying earlier lands on the ground and stops, and her head just swivels over to the mech. Solaris, you follow suit, and as you see the pilot being pulled out, like literally, like his body is not holding itself together anymore as they start dragging him out of this thing.
Who?
And then
Who's dragging him out? Like there's a crew over there doing shit?
There's 3 people like dragging him, like lifting him up, unconnecting the cables from him, and pulling him out of the cockpit onto a stretcher.
Okay, so Giant Lizard is dead. There's explosions, like reactor explosions, that just happened behind us, and now they're like pulling the body of this pilot out.
Yes. As you look, you feel a great tinge of sadness in you, as if you feel. The best way to say this is if you feel like part of you is being torn apart, and then you start running back towards the ship. Natasha's standing in front of you, just staring.
She's going. Don't make this a waste, is what he would say. Like, don't make this for nothing. We're getting the fuck out of here.
Eventually, she starts following you.
I'm doing the come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you're all getting on board the ship.
Yep.
Okay. As you do, you see the hover truck like pulling behind you, like gaining on you very quick, and then just like flies up the ramp. Even though you guys aren't fully up, like it starts like you feel the ship starting to lift off as the ramp starts closing, and as it finally like fully closes, you guys are all inside. Immediately, the angelic being starts running off, following the stretcher.
I'm
like
calling
to do now?
I'm calling for medical aid. Or a med kit.
Yeah. The driver of the hover truck has stopped. He is now like running over to you guys and like checking you over. And once he sees you, Solaris, he's like, "What the fuck happened down there? Come on, get a move on." And he starts waving you down a hallway. You see red arrows on the wall of the hangar pointing towards a hallway.
I would just be going to medbay 2 to get my 1 hit point back.
He would just be going to fasten himself in.
Okay, yeah. You all feel the acceleration of the ship as it starts to take off. Did any of you want to do anything else? Contact anyone?
I'll send a. Oh, go ahead.
He would definitely be contacting his people.
Oh shit! You're contacting the Cortex then? I'm assuming.
If that was his people, yeah, like pretty much like very very brief. Not even saying what happened, just that he needs a meeting with the tippy tops.
Okay, yeah. You send a message out. About maybe 20 minutes later, you get a message that just tells you there's a boardroom. Go there.
Yep, he confirms.
Okay. So we'll start with Fastenbinder. So Fastenbinder, you get to the like the meeting room. Like there's a contact number that you need to like they've already given you like the information for. You just can put it in the holo table and then the holograms will appear.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been to our research facility on is it a planet?
Give me a second here. Pretty sure I have the name of it somewhere. It's on Aurion.
Our research facility on Arion with a Dr. Graham and a bodyguard of the name of Solaris. Solaris. It's a totally defunct research facility now, but let me tell you, I haven't had hopes this high in a long time. If you would look at example one, and like he starts putting pictures up and like explaining things that he thought um, of the situations, a profile he got of Dr. Graham and Solaris. And the last thing of the meeting, he pulled up the picture of X00, and his eyes would like open up to a creepy smile. Uh, and this one we must get back at all costs.
One of the
As he,
voices one of the voices comes over. You see like you don't see the figures themselves. Like they're all like they
yeah,
all
we're
have
all shrouded.
like yeah. Like it looks like they're all computer avatars. They all have like hoods over their faces, so you can see the bottom part as they talk, but you can't see like any distinguishing features from like the lips up. One of them goes, "Did you grab the computer data?"
I grabbed as much as I could. The computer stopped functioning. It possibly has been bypassed or hacked or someone messed with it. I
We
tried to
don't
I tried to activate Protocol Alpha Omega. It
we
did
don't
not
care about
work.
we don't care about the VI. We can make 1,000,000 of those. Did you grab the head researcher's data?
I the grabbed their passcode. Wasn't much I could get on him. I don't know who this was. I need to know who made them the head researcher.
The board made the decision.
He gets angry. The board makes decisions about my facilities without my knowledge.
If it wasn't for us, you'd still be living on the streets. Be thankful you have your position right now. Did you get the data?
Did I?
No.
Okay. I didn't get the data. I tried. Your stupid machine wasn't working with on me. I need to go back. Assemble a team.
We gave you a team.
You gave me a mercenary who wouldn't listen and a doctor who I doubt is a fucking doctor.
We didn't
Act-
give you we didn't give you the mercenary. That was on loan from House Bismarck. Be thankful we even have the support after this mission.
he calms down and kind of bows his head. He tries to act a lot more humble now. Oh, sorry.
I like to imagine this actually Doctor.
Yeah, this is how he changes his attitude.
And then he just, please forgive me. I didn't mean to do that, Mister.
What does he
I,
say? What does he say?
I apologize for my ineptitude, but I would love to make it up to this council. The things I saw, I think I can replicate.
We'll send in a secondary team to see if we can get anything. If we find out you sabotage the facility, you might not have a second chance.
I told you the Alpha and Mega protocol did not work. But
With that,
as it is so.
with that, one by one, the pictures turn off, and then there's one face left, a feminine face, and slowly, like the picture of X00 begins to enlarge. We can find a use for this one, I think. I think I know where to put her. You've done bad for the rest of the board, but I think there's some success in this mission. Good job.
Thank you, mistress. All I need is my research and test subjects.
I'll see about if I can get a secure facility somewhere in the Owie system for you.
If you
Until
ever
then-
need my help, you know where to find me.
Until then, keep your head low. Go back to the safe house. We'll send someone when we have time for you.
Yes, I'll go back to my clone research. This has definitely put me in a research type of mood.
Yeah, the last hologram fades and the holo table fades. Cut to the medical room. So you are really fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Solaris. But already your wounds are starting to heal a bit. Like it seems like they're being almost like cauterized from the inside, and like all the viscous ooze is like seeping out.
Gross.
Like you have like two nurses that are a nurse and a doctor that are like cleaning off everything and like stitching you back together and doing what they can. Next to you lies your boy, Dr. Graham. Dr. Graham, you just have a bloody nose. They're like, you don't need to be here for this.
What do you mean? Can't you see it? It hurts. Swollen.
He suffered psychic damage.
Well, there's someone on board who can take care of that. But we'll get that done soon.
It should be noted that fucking Solaris is like gripping Eternus, the big broadsword. Like it's kind of like point down into the ground. He's laying up on the gurney, all like, you know, bandaged up, and he's just, as they're trying to do stuff, he's just like holding on to it, like, you're not getting this out of my hands.
No, that's the thing is, this is Gilder von Bismarck's personal sword.
Yeah.
He more or less lended it to you as he lended you out to someone.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, yeah. This is like kind of a big fucking deal.
Kind of a big deal. So I'm gonna pull up the comm pad. And are we in the Bismarck system?
No, but you're on a ship that has faster than light communication.
Okay. So then I'm gonna.
You're on a full-on like battle cruiser, so you have military fittings and stuff like that. So yeah, you have faster than light communication on board.
Then I'll open up a comm to Gilder von Bismarck.
So yeah, it takes a few rings. It takes like probably a minute or two, and then is it a voice call or is it a video call?
It's a video call.
Okay, yeah. So you see him shrouded in shadow. Solaris, I'm assuming the job is done.
Yeah. My part was a success. The Dr. Fastenbender is safe and sound. Much safer than I. Dr. Graham, safe, and I got 2 people out of the facility before it blew up. But we're on our way home.
As you say that, he leans forward, and you can see like a chiseled face with the scar going down his right side. Dark brown hair lean towards one side, and he just goes, "That's good enough, Sorath. Just get home. We'll take care of the rest."
Does Graham see this?
No, so like I'm imagining like when you're having a video call, it's more or less like you have a comm pad in front of you and you're just like looking at it. But like those like safety protectors, like
Oh,
you
sure.
can't see it from
Yeah, from an
yours
angle
specifically.
besides, yeah.
Yours specifically, unless you're looking straight at it, like even if you turn a little bit, you can't see it.
What about hearing it? I feel like
No,
this would be okay. All right, cool.
this isn't a
Good.
com. This isn't a
Gotcha. Gotcha.
voice comms.
All right. Oh, my lord. I'm also bringing Eternus back. Man, oh man. Hell of a sword.
I've only learned by making from the best. I'm glad she served you well. Your sword's almost done. We'll have you back to fight in order soon.
Thank you, sir. And then
He's about you see him about to hang up, and then he stops. And he leans in closer and he goes, "Did the boy make it out alive?"
Graham? Yeah.
No. There is a boy on the ground. Did he make it out?
Oh. I'm sorry, sir. He just kind of looks down.
It's fine. We can remedy to this. I'll talk to you when you get home. And then the communication shuts off.
And then, yeah, just closes his eyes and goes to bed.
Got it. Okay. Graham, is there anything you want to do?
No. No.
That was a very hesitant. No.
I don't. No, I don't think so. So no.
I throw a grenade.
Yeah.
I throw a grenade and blow up the hospital. Haha, fuck it.
I would like to monologue that I'm the bad guy and then grow tentacles out of my back.
All right, calm
then-
down, fucking asshole.
Solar's just, here we go again. And then stands up.
I just imagine, oh boy, here I go killing again. So, the camera pans over, then fades to black. 10 days later, it refocuses on a hospital room. A young man, is bandaged from head to toe, more or less, with breathing tubes attached to him. Eventually, a nurse comes in and removes the breathing tubes, removes some of the bandages from his face, and nods her eyes. And from the outside of the door, a taller man steps in, about the same age, and sits in the corner. Give me 1 second here. Maybe an hour or two later, the Aldebrecht's eyes open, and he sees himself upward, though his momentum is stopped when his chest hit the lid of his operating table. Becoming ever more frantic, he darted his head about the room before his eye rested upon Mao, his best friend, resting in a chair in the corner. He tried to reach out with his right arm, his body moving to follow, but as he felt the synapses firing off, he finally turned his head to look and saw that where his body had once been, now he had no arm and no leg. Although the cut has been healed, it's still a giant portion of his body missing. Most of the tissue most of the tissue had healed, but even now he felt stinging in his right ears in his right eye as tears crept down his cheek. By the time he had turned his head back to look at Mal, his companion Mal had grabbed a hold of his hand. "I'm sorry, Al. I should have been there," were the first words he had heard from his friend in what felt like forever. Al turned to tried to grab his friend's hand in his own, but his grip was so weak that Mal had to finish the grip. Al noticed when his voice came out how raspy it was. "What happened, Mal? I can't remember anything. Where's June? Sophie? Vicky?" The bedridden warrior asked as he looked around the room. Mal looked down to the floor, and Al's eyes followed before, like a brick to the face, everything hit him all at once. Suddenly he saw flashes of it all, the monstrous lizard, the night suits of his crew members being torn asunder and eaten, the voice of the angel calling out in his head, connecting with his heart and his machine. I lost all of them." His voice might have been raspy, but it still carried with it a deep tone of regret. Mal didn't need to hear it, though. The two had been training since childhood. He knew when Al was hurt. "I wasn't there. I asked for time at my temple. I should have been there. We wouldn't have had lost them all," Mal answered back, as if those excuses would have eased his friend's burden. "No, I would have only lost you as well, Mal. I should be dead." "Why?" And with that, the camera fades to black. I think that's it.
Dun-dun-dun.
Do a sign out.
Dun, dun, dun.
What?
Do a sign out.
God damn, what the fuck am I...
Thank you for
Tune in.
watching. Yeah.
Thank you everyone for watching. Tune in next week when we go back to the normal campaign. I think everyone's supposed to be here next week. Even if we have one person drop out, I think we'll just have someone pick it up because we've been kind of postponing this campaign for a while now. And I would like to get some momentum so we're not like starting your campaign in December. So next week, we're going to stream next week again, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So next week, 8:30 PST, www.twitch.tv/Papa Aldebrecht at 8:30 PST. We'll be streaming The Far Reaches, Illiad Saga, episode 12. Thanks everyone for tuning in.